Here we are. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nature Check's Arda Campaign, the show where you come for the game and stay for the science. My laptop audio was on. Hi.
Oh no, the dreaded echo.
I'm Sheryl. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm the dungeon master for the Arda Campaign. I'm also a PhD candidate studying ecology at the University of Illinois at Chicago, and I'm counting thousands of seeds. When I'm not doing that, I'm also a science communicator, and you can find me on the internet as the Roving Naturalist. I'm also a player in the current D&D campaign over on the First Watch's YouTube channel, and I will be a player in a campaign that's coming up on this channel real soon. We just had our session 0 yesterday, and I am just so excited about it. Next, there's Peter.
Yeah, hi, Peter here. I'm the agriculture guy. Feel like is that what you just established? Yeah, just me. Use he him pronouns, and I do agriculture research and entomology and photography and Dungeons and Dragons. And some of the time when I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons on this channel, I pilot around Cedric, and we use he him pronouns.
Incredible. Next, there's Nancy.
Hello. Hi. My name is Nancy. I am an entomologist, which means that I study insects. And I live in Quito, Ecuador, where I conduct my own personalized tours of Ecuador focused on insects, ecology, local culture, just looking at the beautiful jungle. When I'm not doing that, I sometimes make content on the internet, which I need to get back into. And I play a roguish young woman who's actually an Aasimar here. And her name is Kay, and our pronouns are she, her.
And there's Cindy.
Hey, I'm Cindy, she, her. I'm a science enthusiast and sometimes podcast producer. You can check out Did You Win from Voxwell Productions if you happen to be a fan of Hulu's first original scripted series, Battleground. We just did a retrospective series on that and may have one more episode coming soonish. Here, though, I'm playing Nautia, the water method druid, also she, her.
Perfect. That's the gang. You all out there in the audience know that you can hang out with us in the chat. You can use your channel points to help the PCs or to create chaos. And you can also check the reference section down below for the social media handles for the whole Nature Check cast, as well as a link to our Discord and our updated streaming schedule, as I remember to update it. You also know that you can find the video recordings of our games on our YouTube channel and the audio versions on all podcast platforms. And with that all out of the way, why can't I talk this evening? We will roll our intro
On the same boat.
and be right back. See you soon. I don't care if you're not ready. We're back. We're back.
We made it.
We're back. Thank you so much for that 3-month subscription. We appreciate you being here and supporting us. We hope that you'll like what you see. Hello. Oh my goodness, there are a lot of people in. Hello. I think I recognize at least one of those usernames anyway. Let's do a recap so we know where everyone is, where you all are. The audience can see you on the screen, that tiny little portion of the lava tube that has been revealed to you. But since we're all completionists here, soon there will be more.
It's a series of tubes.
It's a series of tubes.
Series of tubes.
You all entered the series of lava tubes within the enormous volcano on Arda on a quest to find fire bats and discover what other secrets the mountain has to offer. Within the tubes, you were accosted by an invisible assailant that, once you killed it, turned out to be a large quadrupedal fungal creature. Afterwards, you camped beside the lava pool near the entrance to the tubes. So far today, you have explored the entire rest of the lava tube maze level on which you had entered. It is now late afternoon on Selunim, that's the equivalent of Monday, the 22nd of Pelarun, and you have climbed up a frozen lava fall you found to another level of tubes, where you can see everyone on the screen now. What would you like to do?
Explore some tubes.
Yeah.
Explore some
It's
tubes.
a series of tubes.
Series of
Checking out those tubes.
Yep.
I don't know about that one.
All right, I will.
Where are you going in the tubes? Let's
I
maybe
vote
try that way.
South.
Okay.
Oh, can I? Hang on.
Can
Oh
you-
no. Oh right. I should have the selection tool instead of the.
Oh.
Circle tube tool.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh no.
Please delete my small line. I would have got this
What
way.
was that?
I would. Yeah.
We are so on top of what we're doing today.
Technology.
Nobody in this
Roll
group
Very
20.
prepared.
is tired.
It's our first time
Actually,
using roll 20.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So you are headed this way, and your dark vision allows you to see down the tunnel a ways. They're all very squiggly and organic, which means it's going to take me forever to reveal them, but that's fine, I guess.
You did this to yourself.
I did this to myself. I could have made them rectangles if I wanted to be boring.
So we're all independently moving our characters. Have we decided on like an official marching order? We just kind of all
I don't
go.
think you have.
I feel like Kay
No.
has been leading the way. As
I have. I don't know if that's smart or not, but I'm impatient, so.
Are you checking for traps? You're our rogue, so if you want to go check for traps, that's cool.
I propose doing a general search check once upon a time, maybe on the floor below us.
I'm
guess I
pretty
could.
sure that I can also.
You can with stone cunning.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I
You
guess-
knew what I was going to say.
Yep, I did.
We all have dark vision, so I can't be like, I have
Mhm,
dark vision, but I can be like, I have
Mhm.
stone cunning.
I guess I can like search for stuff and like pretend that I know how to play this game.
Give me a search check. Let's roll dice. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, get
Give
right
the
into
people
it.
what they want.
If what they want is bad rolls on checks, that's what we're here for.
I got whatever 17 plus 9 is.
Oh, damn.
my god, a
All right.
26.
26.
You are
Yeah.
very sure
Nice.
that this part of the tunnel does not have
Not
any traps in it.
Poor guide!
However, you do notice, Kay, a quality of this this part of the tunnel that is different than any of the lava tubes that you had previously explored.
Goody.
Earlier today or yesterday. A lot of these lava tubes have been very like bare rock. You found some shinies, and you've seen rock features like the lava balls and stuff like that. But you are seeing evidence of living things here. Little
What
bits
kind of
just,
evidence
like,
of living things?
Yeah,
Mhm.
little
I also want to know that.
little bits of like what looks like maybe bits of arthropod skeletons every so often. Just that was an incredibly high roll, so you see like little bits of dust and gunk on the floor, and also spider webs.
Dust,
no.
gunk, spider webs, arthropod skeletons. Yeah, sounds like my apartment.
Yeah.
There's a spider that's like taking care of my
Cool.
plates, and so every time I open the cabinet, there's like little spiders like drops down.
Oh, taking care of your plates. That's very cute. I like that. Slow down just a wee bit for me. I know that sort of tells you something's coming, but I do have to kind of reveal the areas since you have 60
Ow.
feet of dark vision.
I'm also very okay with Nautia sort of bringing up the rear and maybe
Yeah?
letting them get ahead a little bit and then listening really closely, like
Okay.
just doing perception checks from time to time.
Nice. Arena is still, she's outside, yeah. That's
She's
what I
hanging out
thought.
outside. She's probably cold and grumpy, but
That's what I thought.
Every bird in the wintertime.
Every
yeah, right?
That's true. It is very, very cold outside.
That's why I moved south. I was like a lost goose.
Like a lost goose. Yeah, so you see, so you do see
What I tell people about you, Nancy.
more.
It's like a goose. Yeah.
You do see.
She will run at you in a park.
Steal your fries, bite your children. What you do see with your 60 feet of dark vision is that this tunnel, it continues down, and then you can sort of see there's
there's a spooter.
T. And yes, there is a spooter. They're kind of big, though. Like, you say, aw, but it is, in fact...
It takes up the square that I do.
Yes, it does, in fact, take up about the same size square as you. They are, in fact, medium creatures.
So bigger than me. Awesome.
Bigger than Nautia. A spider larger than Nautia, about the same size as, like, Cedric and Kay, is hanging out
We should ride it.
in some webs here in this hallway
Is there just one spooter
that you can see.
that
You have
That's
used
reassuring.
you have used
You've used
pronouns
what?
that might suggest that there might be more than one, maybe.
They can be singular or plural. We all
true,
know
it's
that. And my entomology teacher specifically said, call it an it or, singular non-gendered pronoun if you don't know the sex of the insect. So.
Hey, can you see its pedipalp?
I don't even know what pedipalps are.
Neither would Cedric.
Yeah.
It's got teeth
What-
on one end, though.
Teeth?
And its butt is in a web.
Is it okay?
Is it?
Is it doing anything, or is it just sitting there?
You go first, Cedric. She, runs behind Cedric and, pushes him forward.
Oh my god. So it's kind of in these webs, kind of up along the ceiling. And, as you all are moving around in this hallway, you may have hit some of the webs, so perhaps you hit, a trigger line. So it sees you and is sort of, watching you from the edge of its web. Yeah.
Mm.
Spooters.
Is there enough room that we could maybe squeeze by its web, or is the web, cross this hole?
There's a lot of web in this area, but you can walk under them. It's not like the area is completely impassable. There's just a lot of web kind of up towards the ceiling-ish. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we shouldn't touch it, though.
There's
Remember
no
that time that we were in the
trust.
rainforest, and then,
I'm very in favor of not
found
touching
one,
the web.
and then when you, touch it, the spider, ran over and, ate the thing. But this time, we would be the thing, and it would be eating us. So maybe we should try not to, hack through the web and get nommed on.
Nom, nom.
Yeah, I'd rather not disturb the web.
Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. I like that plan. Yeah.
Or we can light the web on fire, and hopefully that it is flammable, and then the fire would go up and consume the spider.
So, just to be clear, you, Nancy, an entomologist, are suggesting that
Killing it
on
with
discovering
fire.
a spider, we kill it with fire.
I am not. Kay is suggesting that she is no entomologist.
Would you, Nancy the entomologist, answer a question for an audience member?
Sure.
Hogan883 wants to know, what are those spiders that hold a piece of web in their arms and drop down on prey?
Those are so cool. We actually have them here in Ecuador. It's so exciting when we find them. Those are called net casting spiders. They're also called ogre face spiders. But yeah, they literally spin like a gladiator net essentially between the like first four legs, and then they drop down, like scoop it up. But one thing is that they actually have like incredible vision. Their vision is like, I don't know, some magnitude of thousands better than human vision.
Oh.
And their retina is so sensitive that it burns away every day and then regrows it every day. Their retina. It's kind of badass.
What?
Yeah, I have the Spiders of the World book. Hold on, let me go find all the stats and facts correctly. BRB.
That's wild.
While Nancy's doing that, I'll just
Yeah.
say you should Google a picture of what an ogre-faced spider looks
Yeah.
like, because they are aptly named, because their faces look like if you were to type scary spider monster face into a like AI image generation algorithm. Yeah, they've just got like big bug eye. Like their face looks like a skull with bug eye. Like if you were to like generate like, what does a spider skull look like? It's like sharp angles and then like big bulging like main eyes.
That's cool, because I was wondering if it was one of those where like there are a lot of insects that have like a face of sorts on like the abdomen. So I wasn't sure if it was like a design on the abdomen, but you mean the spider's face is
like literally it looks like a skull. Like it's got like cheeks and big bulging eyes. Yeah, they're like they're just like a
It's a little Muppety, honestly.
No,
like it's kind of cute.
I'm like, it's so fearsome, and he's like, no, it's.
I mean,
she did perform.
Because it's got like the big eyes.
Yeah, she did perform in a Muppet punk band, right? Isn't that what it was?
Puppets.
Yes. Hogan also wants to know, can these ogre-faced spiders see in any other spectra?
Maybe. Hold on, I found the page that it's on.
Hooray.
I know insects can. I'm not sure about spiders. I would guess UV.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, see here, so here's its face.
Oh, look at it.
They look straight out of a cartoon.
The eyes glow under UV, which is really cool. So that would suggest that they probably can.
Yeah.
Says the enlarged eyes, which may be the largest simple eyes relative to body size of any invertebrate, give the animal superb night vision. They have wide-angle lenses that proportionally capture 2,000 times more light than the human eye. Remarkably, the photosensitive retina is mostly destroyed every day at dawn and then resynthesized at dusk.
Wait.
Take that, stomach lining.
Destroyed at dawn and resynthesized at dusk. So they're just blind
They're nocturnal
for the day?
Yeah, I mean, they're sleeping.
That's
so...
cool, though.
Yeah.
That's super
Anyway,
cool.
so, like, here it is with its little, like, net.
Oh, look at that.
These things are wild.
That's so cool.
Yeah, no, they're wild. I'm glad that you asked a question about like the one spider that I know about, because technically this is arachnology, but fortunately I have recently read this book, Spiders of the World. So I'm more armed with spider. Z Frank is like an amazing creator.
I know, I love those videos so much. Oh my god. Well, now I've been inspired. Have you been inspired? I really can't talk today. I've been inspired to make these spiders like those spiders.
Okay, awesome. So they're gonna drop down and like
they have adorable
cool.
big bug eyes. Looking at it.
Well, but they're not bug eyes. Like that's right. Like that's the cool thing, is that they're simple.
Yeah,
they're not.
So they're not compound. They're simple.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wild.
Cool.
Okay.
That's very cool.
Yeah, single lens.
Well, you know,
Which is why
big bug eyes is in bugging out as opposed to yes.
This is okay. I was like, okay, hold on. It says specimens seem to be rare, at least in collections. Relatively few adults have been taken. When I go out to the Amazon, I see like 10 of these a night, like adults.
Maybe you should collect some for some museums.
Yeah, apparently, maybe I should collect them. I'm like, there's another one. Eventually, my clients get bored of them because they're like, oh, there's another one.
Oh,
go on with their life.
Must be nice.
Yeah, right.
I just see so much cool stuff that it's like not even that fun anymore.
We joke about how we get like jungle jaded, or when someone's just like, oh, this bug is small. And I'm like, is it jungle small or is it like actually small? Because eventually you're like, oh, it's not the size of a football. It's obviously tiny.
Yeah. Incredible. So we've discussed ogre-faced spiders leaping onto prey with their cool eyesight. What are you all doing?
Trying to avoid the dot.
Wait, hold up.
Hold up.
We were like, oh, we're gonna avoid the web. It'll be fine. And then we convinced Sheryl that it is a specific spider that goes after prey instead
Thanks,
of
audience.
a like. We would have been way better off if it was a giant black widow.
Those just make your tummy hurt.
Yeah. Well, the giant ones, maybe not.
I mean, it might make more than your tummy. Yes.
All right. It's eyeing us with those creepy big eyes.
It is eyeing you with those creepy big eyes.
I'm just now picturing Nautia like locking because her own big fish eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, big black orbs just mirroring each other.
Nancy, the
yeah.
entomologist, would blind it, right? It would be blinded. Don't I still have daylight cast on me? Or I guess not, because like it's been a while. But
No,
I
it's
could
been a
just
long.
recast it
You
again.
cast
I think
that.
that may have been yesterday, actually.
Yeah, it was
Yesterday,
yesterday.
yeah.
So you could cast it now.
Yeah, so like Nancy, the entomologist, would cast daylight on myself because it would burn its retinas out, and then it couldn't see anything. But I don't know if Kay knows that.
Also,
Yeah,
there's
I
not
cast
really a
obscuring
mechanic
mist.
for that.
Wait, hold on. It says that. Where is this in the thing?
Thank you, Hogan, for derailing everything.
I know. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so
Yeah,
much.
it's-
It says
I'm
affects
glad you're
creatures
here.
sensitive to light. And if you're burning something's retinas out, I would consider that quote unquote sensitive to light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Cheryl's modifying the stat block.
No,
Yeah.
I'm reading the stat block. It doesn't say it's sensitive to light. But it
And
is.
it can't be an ogre face spider.
Wow. Okay.
It's a magical ogre face spider.
Um,
It lives in
well,
a volcano.
I mean, you can blind it, but it also has tremor sense. So
Lame.
you know, get rid of its
Yeah.
eyes. Go for it. I dare you.
I cast searing light at it. Let's see how it handles that.
Do it.
Well, yeah. What are you doing to this poor spider?
No, yeah, I'm
Poor
okay.
spider.
We can
All
just
right.
It's
try
just hanging up
walking
by the
around it.
ceiling.
Wait, oh, is it up on the ceiling? All right, yeah, let's
Yeah,
try
yeah,
walking
it's
around
up in
it.
a web, kind of
Yeah,
like.
let's
you
just
know,
go
hammocked
under the
up.
web, but not
in the
under the
ceiling.
spider.
Under the web of an ogre, a net casting spider that like literally.
It's over on the side of the tunnel.
It's
Go
like-
under
Does it have
web
the
on
net,
in
like,
its hands, and it's
Primed. Right, because like during the day, for example, like the ogre face spiders don't have the net primed because they're sleep. They actually are really amazing. So this picture that I showed you doesn't actually show them in their camouflaged form. They're
Oh.
very elongated. So during the day, they're hard to spot because they put four of their
Oh,
legs
they
up
do like the
this,
stick thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then four of the legs in
Yeah.
the back, and they just look like a stick. So you can't even like
Huh.
see them
Yeah.
until they're like out at night with the web out.
We have some spiders in North America that do that too, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like
They're
I've
cool.
seen spiders do that before.
I think
feel
we
like-
have ogre face spiders here.
Do
It's
we?
really uncommon.
Yeah,
Just
in
the
Georgia we
southeast.
do.
Neat.
Yeah.
Okay,
In Georgia
cool.
we did.
Then maybe I've seen them before. Okay, but yeah, so you're walking where?
Right. So
I
does
mean, I
it
was
have like the web out, or is it just like?
I feel like this is a
open?
lot of science meta.
Yeah.
What does it look like?
Is what? Yeah.
It's a
Where's the
big
web? I
scooter.
want to go in between the web.
Yeah,
Or,
I
like-
mean, that's fine. Like I said, like most of the ceiling in this area is covered in these webs, but like you can walk under. It's not like the floor is impeded. We're not making
Cool.
difficult terrain here. But at that point,
Kay is going to put up her umbrella
put up your
and
against falling spiders.
yes,
like
That
that.
seems like a good idea in caves in general, honestly.
I knew you were using plural theys.
Hey, there's another spooter. Now I'll need
There's
you to roll
another
initiative.
Oh
Using
man.
theys. It's still a singular pronoun.
It is. But I had a feeling that you were.
Feeling. Roll some initiative
Oh man.
as I read this. Ba-ba.
maybe I'll get a good roll. I wasted it on the perception check that we didn't actually really do anything with.
I mean, the search check did in fact warn you that those spiders were coming before they were there, so, you know.
It's true, but we did not care and kept walking.
I hate-
Peter's doing real good over there with his rolls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
got a nat 1 on my initiative roll, so
Oh.
got that roll out of the way.
I
So
got
smooth
a
sailing
very
for the rest
helpful
of the
nat
night.
20 on mine.
Oh, good. Okay, audience. I was
good.
gonna say, audience. You know what happens when the monsters go first, but if the
Yeah.
monsters are not going first, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. Okay.
What did I end up packing today?
Spells.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to like look at.
Okay.
Let's see here. Some spooters.
I got a 14, if that makes you feel any better.
Okay. Another day of
Oh.
trying to keep track of too many things. Yes, audience, if you have not been around before to hear about Kay's amazing magical technological umbrella, it has many, many uses.
I built it.
No.
I like when you say "oh no" because that means I have a better chance.
Oh, no, all I did was I minimized the window that had the combat map on it.
Oh no.
It's like,
We're doing it blind.
We're doing it blind. I'm doing it blind.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
It's okay. DMs have tremor sense. Pretty sure
DMs have tremor sense. I think so. All right, so Cindy, what does that give Nadia's initiative at?
Just 20.
Just
She has
20.
no bonus.
20. For Nadia. Okay, what did you say you had?
A 14,
14.
which isn't a 1, so
It's not a 1. And then Cedric, what did you have?
I have a 2.
Okay. A 2 for Cedric. Fantastic. Okay, all right, so yeah, as Cedric and then Kay start to make their way, trying to go, like, under the webs, avoiding this first spider that you saw, they can see a second one, and you all see them start to sort of, like, like, forward on their legs across the web, movie-style spider sound effects and everything. And Nautia,
Okay.
you have a chance to go before the spiders do much moving.
Oh. Like they're definitely moving toward us and look unhappy, right?
Yes, in a predatory way.
burp
All
on them.
They're doing the thing like in the second Harry Potter movie where you see the spiders like coming down like all around when they're visiting Aragog, and there's just like spiders coming down on silk and like wiggling all their legs as they descend. Like they're getting ready.
Cutely.
Cutely.
Oh.
Cutely.
I don't want to go first here.
I mean, you can move your turn to another place in the order.
Cindy's like, I don't want to kill these cute
Just
monkeys.
after I wrote the order out.
No, it's not even that. It's just like I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and use my magic amulet of vermin for my run
Yes!
for the day.
Yeah.
So
Yes!
Summon a spider. Make it fight the other spiders.
No, show
well,
the
no,
ant
because it's
queen.
only the giant ant queen.
Oh,
Bring out the ant queen. Now I have to find an ant.
So yeah, so there are now 2 spiders moving toward you, and then if you look behind you, there is now a giant ant queen.
Incredible.
Do you say anything?
How much space does the ant queen take up?
She's size large. So
Large.
that's-
Oh my god. Okay. Well, that's this big then.
Yeah.
And I'll give that to you, controlled by not me.
Cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sort of move her out over here just to sort of more directly threaten that red one.
Awesome.
And I think that is an action to summon that, right? So
Activating a magic item would be standard action unless it says
Yeah.
otherwise. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, I'm basically gonna be like, "Hey, Ant Queen,
Yeah.
help!"
Yep. But yeah, you still have like a move action if you want.
I mean, I guess I won't be in the way of my friends trying to make a hasty retreat if they need to, so I will sort of move in toward the rest.
Cool. Giant ant queen on the field. Love it. Kay, that makes it your turn.
Oh goody. All right, I'm gonna move away as I always do. Like there away and shoot my arrow at it.
Okay. from your magical bow.
From my magical bow.
And you're shooting at the red one.
Yes, I'm shooting at the red one. Sorry, I did not make that clear.
That is
To the left.
That's the first one you guys saw. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. A fifth 17. What?
A fifth 17? Yes, that hits.
Hold on. 8. 17.
A 17. That does in fact hit. Yes. Yes.
Perfect. I used a calculator. I was like, why am I struggling so much? All right, cool. I will roll some damage.
Okay.
So 1d6 plus 1. Oh, good. 7. I rolled
7.
max damage.
Wow.
Fuck
You
you.
Yeah, you spear it with an arrow. Where would you like to have hit this thing? It's not dead,
If it's one of
but yeah.
if it's like one of the ogre face spiders, like
Mhm.
right in the middle of one of its giant eyeballs, just like
Nice. Okay. Yeah, so there's an arrow sticking out of one of its giant eyes. It's still coming at you, but it definitely does not look great anymore. Also, it doesn't see great anymore. Um, and now it will be... I don't know why we're all so punchy tonight. Now it will be this turn of the spooters. So let's see here. Okay. Wait, where's the... There we go. Okay, cool, perfect. Let's see. This one is gonna... Oh, good, there's so many choices. This one will come to Cedric because you're right there. And then that one, I
makes
guess,
sense.
will, choose. Because there's 3 creatures it could attack over here.
the ant queen is very large and also looks like arthropod prey, so it should go to that one.
Well, the dice tell
Unless
me
it's too
it's going
large.
to Nautia.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
that's fine!
Sorry, Nadia.
Incredible. Okay.
You're strong and tough.
Honestly,
you got
I
one.
would rather I would honestly rather it go after you than or me than you because I am less squishy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's see here. Nautia, that is a bite of 14. Does that hit?
To hit, no.
Okay. And then Cedric, that's a bite of 18.
That hits.
Okay.
My poor delicate flesh.
Your poor delicate flesh.
You have armor on.
Yeah, but only not that much armor.
Oh, cool. You take 6 bite damage, and I need you to make a fortitude save.
6 bite damage, and
I also rolled max damage.
oh, awesome. That's good. Let's see. I got a 24. on my
Wow.
fortitude
Yeah.
save.
The bite. It
Oh,
stings.
yes.
It hurts. You have a spider. A spider as large as yourself biting you. That's horrifying. But nothing bad happens other than
Yeah.
6 points of piercing damage. Yep.
You kidding me?
Alright.
I grew up drinking my grandmother's mead.
Yeah.
course.
This probably
And-
feels better than drinking your grandmother's
Yeah,
mead.
exactly.
I mean,
yeah.
Cedric has probably seen spiders this big before in tunnels. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
I bet they
Yeah.
ride them and they're
No,
pets.
no,
They're like
nobody rides them because
domesticated
they're very uncomfortable. But my
On
my
those
third
legs, there's
cousin-
not a lot of, like, smooth cruising.
Yeah, my third cousin actually used to work on a ranch where they raised them for silk.
There it is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
There
Love
it
it.
is. And your third cousin's name was...
Arlick.
Arlick.
Yeah, 2
Is he
R's.
also a pirate?
Yeah. No, he was
Really
was
good at
very-
keeping away vampires.
Yeah, just a very gentle soul. Yeah,
Aw.
never, really loved working with spiders.
Gentle
yeah, ever
soul.
since he was like a small lad of 1 foot tall, in his teens, he would, it was his dream to work with spiders. Yeah, he has a real
Passion.
passion for
Yeah.
it.
Hey. Beautiful. Cedric, it's your turn now.
Cool. I didn't get Arlick's love of spiders, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit this one in the face with my
Cool.
warhammer.
Yeah.
Or no, my wheedle.
Your Mahuidol and its big buggy eyes.
Yes. 23 to hit.
23. That absolutely hits.
All right.
So hits.
4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
I believe, yes. I believe I calculated that right. Yes.
Yes.
I need to work out more.
What?
Cedric needs to work out more.
Oh, was that a comment on his strength score?
Yeah, strength scores.
Because walking
That's my turn.
in Arda has not been enough. That's your turn. Nautia, we're back to you and Queenie, or whatever her name is.
All right, and then I can move and she can move, right?
I believe that's how it works. Yeah, basically, like you're both having your own turn or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, you both have either a full round action or a standard action and a move action. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Ant Queen first, just because I'm looking at it.
Yeehaw.
She's going to make a bite attack
Mm-hmm.
on obviously the one that's right up in my face.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's a 21 to hit.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Is that gonna hit?
The spooters don't
That
have
gonna hit our
that much
spider- our
armor
spooters?
on.
Okay, and then that's 2d6 plus 4, so that's 8 points of damage. And she also gets improved grab.
Okay,
She uses this ability.
she improvedly grabs the dead husk of a spider.
Awesome. She probably honestly does sort of pick it up and.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Is dead.
we've got this other one over here still messing with Cedric, right?
Correct.
All right, so yeah, I think I'm gonna run that way, and I think Nancy called it earlier. Gonna hit it with the breath weapon,
Ooh.
or attempt to.
Mhm.
Oh, that's actually
It
that's
does
a reflex save.
right? Yeah. Okay. Reflex.
Yep, 13.
Natural 16. So yeah, that means it takes half. Is that right?
Half. Yep.
Okay.
So half of 5. So was that 2?
2. Okay. Cool.
2.
2. Awesome. Is that's you and your aunt's turn? Yep. Move, attack, blah, blah,
Yes.
blah. Cool.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Let's see.
Are there more coming out of the dark at us?
You wanna
Or is that one?
you
Going
wanna
to attack.
make a looky-loo check as your
Yeah, sure.
Editing my
your,
character sheet
you
to
know.
read Looky Loo check.
looky-loo check. Yeah, you wanna
That's
do
a
perception?
17 perception.
Yes, because right up in your face comes this.
Holy mother!
Yep,
Ooh,
that is
yes.
the appropriate response, because what you see coming out of the darkness towards you is another large creature. So it takes up the same squares as your Ant Queen, but is actually like physically larger than her. It is this spider creature that is kind of like reddish brown, and it has very many unsettlingly human-ish looking eyes. Like they have like irises and pupils and whites to them, frighteningly. And very large oh wait, no, it shouldn't have actually come all the way up to you, should you? Oh no, it can. That's fine. Yeah, and it has all over its body and all of its legs these very long, like maybe a foot long each, thin spikes. So they're like spikes as part of its exoskeleton, just all over it. It's like a barbed wire spider, and also very large, that
I
scuttles
don't like that at all.
out of the darkness towards you. You should not. And now it
Are
will
these
take its
actual spikes, or are they like Trichobothria? Like,
what?
so like spiders have several different types of hair
Mm-hmm.
on the outside of their body. So they've got like little hairs, and then they've got like big hairs
Mhm.
that are called Trichobothria, I believe. I don't know. I didn't just recently read a spider book. Nancy, maybe.
I skipped over the anatomy section.
Perfect. No,
Not the-
these are actual exoskeletonal spikes, not just hairs.
Oh, okay.
They are
All right,
they are
cool.
frightening looking
Okay,
spikes.
all right. So they're not sensory. They're armature.
Well, you might find out what they're for. We'll see.
Oh, God.
Great.
It's not ominous at all. Yeah.
I'm in no hurry.
Yeah, let's
We'll
see
certainly
here.
kill it before that becomes an issue.
Nautia, that is a 19 to hit with its bite.
Yep.
Okay. Nope, that's the wrong die. There's the right one. Okay, so you are gonna take 8 bite damage and okay. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
She's got plus 10 to fortitude, and I just rolled a natural 1.
So an 11. Okay. So you will take 1 point of damage to your dexterity score as some poison from the bite pumps through you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like that.
Nope.
3 5 poison effects are so rough.
They really are, though. Like ability score drain.
Mm-hmm.
It happens so much in this version of the game. Like it almost never
Yay.
happens in 5th. But
No,
you know.
no. Yeah, like permanent effects on your like ability. Like
Yeah.
you're almost dead, and you're like, I am still just as good as when I was fully healthy.
Yeah, exactly. Like I
Yeah.
kind of like this. Like as you get hurt, you should get worse at things like standing up.
Yeah.
You know?
You
Um,
like your gritty realism.
I do like my gritty realism. Okay, it's your turn. This horrifying reddish-brown, monstrous, spiky spider just scuttled out of the darkness and grabbed Nautia with its mandibles, with its chelicerae, and bit her real good.
Awesome.
Or real
Well,
bad, depending on your perspective.
I guess I'm going to go on the other side. So if I move here, am I flanking it with Nautia? 'Cause
Correct.
It takes up 2 squares.
You are.
That means I can do my sneak attack.
You
correct?
can! Hey!
Hell yeah! All right, I'm gonna whip out that sickle of mine and have at it.
It'd be good if I looked up its AC, right? Okay, there we go.
Would a 25?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so that means I get to roll 3d6.
Yes. Your regular attack plus your sneak attack.
All right, so I got a 6,
Mm-hmm.
a 6.
Mhm.
Nice. I like this die.
Mm-hmm.
And a 5.
Wow! 17.
Yeah.
That's easy math for me. Thank you. Cool. Very, very nice turn. Amazing.
Can I take my 5-step backwards?
No, so it's not a 5-foot step because you already moved. So it'd be part of your
Eh.
movement, which means that you could get an attack of opportunity. Yeah. 5-foot
geez.
step only counts if you don't do any other movement on your turn.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But you snuck attacked, which is a rare and beautiful event, and you rolled so well.
I did.
All right. Now
I like
Snuck
these new
attack.
dice.
yeah, snuck attacked. Now it's the green.
I did
Speaker's
the thing.
turn.
I pretended I was a rogue for
Hey! That was cocked. That's also cocked. What is going on? Oh, wow, that's a flat 10. That doesn't hit Cedric. The green spooter. Doing terrible.
Nope.
And Cedric, it's your turn.
Yay! I've decided that I haven't even noticed the big spider yet. I'm fighting this green spider. I'm locked in on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it again. Just my hammer.
Okay. Or your Macweetle. Which one are you using?
My hammer.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Cool. Doesn't really matter.
It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, yeah. So I guess my Macweedle, since I had that in my hand already.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Yay!
Yay.
Oop, 2 damage.
2
Roll
damage. You and the spider continue to be locked in combat.
Yeah. It's got those big mesmerizing eyes.
Yeah. Staring
Really?
deep into your
Cedric's
soul.
falling in love with it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really what
I
the
mean-
venom did.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
could, have it be a pet if you wanted, I guess. Nautia, the giant, terrifying spider bit you.
I twacked it real
It
good
hurts.
though.
Kay ran to your rescue. She did twack it real good.
Yeah, I'm going to claw attack it, I think.
Okay.
Nah, I'm gonna quarterstaff attack it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit it with my stick. So that's 24 to hit.
Yes. You guys are rolling real good today.
I should hope so.
Heck yeah.
That's a great big 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage.
But more importantly, my ant friend is gonna come over here and do another bite attack.
Okay.
Nom nom.
Nom nom. Nom 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 nom.
Nah, it's only 12.
That's only a 12. Does not hit. But she's in the fray now.
Ooh. And now she's in the fray.
Yay.
And she's bigger than the two of us, so hopefully that will draw some attention.
Let me look at this real quick. What does this say? Huh. Interesting. Okay. It'll stay here. Sorry, I was trying to decide what it wanted to do now that it was surrounded by creatures. But you're a nice little snicky snack, so I think it's gonna continue trying to attack you, Nautia. Also...
Excellent!
Excellent. Also, on its turn, you take another... 4 points of damage to your dexterity score.
Oh my god.
4 to the dexterity score?
Yep, that's from the lingering effects of the poison from the bite. From the last bite. And then...
Holy
should it
hell.
bite
Your
today?
dex was what, 9, 10?
It was 10.
Oh, good.
So now it's 5.
Here, wait, I'll roll and see who it's going to attack.
What is it, what happens when your dex hits 0?
You fall on the ground and just lay there helpless. It's not the worst of the ability scores to drain all the way.
Yeah.
Well, I just have nothing for that at the moment.
Right, and also it affects your AC. I did roll my d6 to be nice because the spider has so many choices now, so it's going to attack the ant queen.
Yay!
So that's a 16 to hit the ant queen.
It does make sense for a spider. Like, it's neurotoxin. That's what neurotoxin does. Is it makes you stop moving.
Yeah.
So,
You said 16 on the ant queen?
Yes.
That is a negatory. She's got 17 AC.
Ooh, okay. Sweet.
Big girl.
Then it's Kay's turn. Yes, it does make sense for it to be neurotoxin.
I has a question. So for my gloves of lightning, it's a ranged touch attack.
Yes.
Right? So, but can I do it from here, or would I have to, like, back up?
You have to be at range.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if I back up, I'm no longer flanking it, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna stay here, I guess, and because then I can do the sneak attack again, right? 'Cause I'm still flanking. All right. Look at me go. Hopefully I actually hit it again.
Playing D&D.
I know, right? All right. 15 plus 7.
Yes, it hits.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to roll 3 more d6.
Such good attack rolls today, friends.
4, 3, 4.
7, 11. Nice.
11.
Very nice. Wow, you're just like cutting bits off of this thing. Hacking away at it. Actually, a sickle probably would be nice and effective against a bunch of spindly spider legs, right? You're just like cutting them off at the ankles.
I like it.
The spider's getting shorter.
That's how ants take down beetles, like really big beetles, is they'll like so they go for the joints in the legs and like basically bite off the legs and then enter the body cavity through the leg holes.
Cool.
That's like how you take down like an armored knight, right?
Yeah,
just,
pretty
like,
much. Yeah. Physics. It works whether you're ants or rogues, apparently.
Incredible.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that was Kay's turn. The green spooter is still fighting Cedric, locked in combat.
Bring it on, Spood.
Speed. That is a 17.
That hits.
That hits. Fortitude save for me, my friend.
All right. I'm the most fort.
5 piercing damage.
Okay. Oop. Fortitude check. That is a 27 on my fortitude.
Wow, yeah. Oh, right. Dwarfs, poison. Match made in
Yeah.
heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said
Maybe
5
you should
piercing?
come over here.
Yeah. I don't even know what's going on behind me.
No.
You guys you're fine.
Yep.
You're fine.
All right, that was the green marked spooter. So now it's your turn to hit back.
I'm gonna hit it
Okay.
with my
do that.
Weedle.
Do it. Get it. A
It's a
fight
12.
of attrition. It's hypnotizing you with those big, beautiful eyes.
I know.
It bats its
I
fictitious
notice
eyelashes.
I notice in its really reflective giant
Yes.
eyes that there is a giant spider behind me. It's swinging. I'm like, oh shit!
That's perfect.
Does he also see Kay like expertly whack off some legs?
You're on the other
You
side
just
of the
see
spiders.
some leg.
Yeah.
You see some leg bits fly
Yeah.
out from behind it.
Just hemolymph spurting everywhere.
Ew. All right. Speaking of the giant spider, Nautia, it's your turn again.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I guess she's gonna try to hit it with her stick again.
Yeah. Whack it. Bop it.
That's
Twist it.
so that's 26.
Yep, that is.
That one's the 4. And that's another 5 points of damage.
Okay, we're being very
And then
consistent
the
here.
spider
Whittling
is
away
going
at it.
to make another bite attack.
You mean the queen ant? The ant queen.
The ant, yep, and it's an 11.
Nope. Hey, she's there, soaking up
Thanks.
damage. That's what that amulet is for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except I'm also going to take more
Is it-
dex, so am I going to drop this time?
No.
Is it an amulet?
Hilarious. No, you only take dex damage on the turn when you succumb to the poison and the turn immediately following. So you're good
Oh,
now.
good.
Yep.
So I'm hanging out at
You're
5.
hanging out. Oh, and it's still attacking the ant queen. She is
Yay!
distracting.
She's large, to be fair.
She's got
thick.
a figure
And
you
you,
can't
and you
ignore.
didn't manage to hit last time, so
I did not. That is going to be an 18.
that does hit.
Woohoo! Blah, 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 blah.
This is our first time summoning this ant queen, right?
No,
No,
you
it's
summoned
the
it
second.
inside the
The-
Remoras.
That's right.
Okay, so she is going to take 7 points of piercing damage, and then I need the ant queen to make a fortitude save.
Okay, so those -7.
Mhm.
And that's a fort save. Where is it? There it is. 17?
17 fails, so
Ooh.
she's going to take 5 points of dex damage right now.
Woof. Okay.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So that was its turn. So now it's Kay's turn again.
Yay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna do the same thing I've been doing.
It's been working.
It's been working. 14 plus 7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
My calculator ran out of batteries.
21.
That's okay.
Thank you.
It's a funny word for your brain. 3,
2.
Five.
Come on. And another 2.
7. Okay.
It's okay. I'm doing more damage than anyone else on the field
You
right
are
now.
doing so
Story.
much
Absolutely
damage
crushing
right
it,
now. You are literally crushing it.
Yeah, I think I've done 6 so far this combat.
Excellent.
Okie dokie. The green spooter is attacking Cedric. That's another flat 10. It's so bad at its job.
So is Cedric. To be fair, they're a match made in heaven.
Cedric's
Yeah.
turn. This feels so right that like one player is just stuck fighting like a little guy.
I like that it's all 4, like, you got an ant queen,
Mhm.
both of the female characters, and a spider mother, and then I'm just like, I'm over here.
Oh, to be clear, the 2 smaller spiders don't look anything like this one.
Oh,
It is not
okay.
mommy. No.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, interesting.
But is it daddy?
Put those eyebrows down.
I don't like the way you said that.
Eyebrows down.
Sorry. I'm gonna go home now.
Oh my god, I rolled a nat
You're
one.
right.
A
My attack.
nat 1. Should we have him roll again for a fail, or should we just let it go?
Do we have any rerolls?
We don't have any rerolls.
Rolled up new
A 6. That is another fail. What should we have happen?
He slips in some hemolymph.
Sure. You slip in some hemolymph. Oh, that was very kind, dice. You slip in some hemolymph and miss the spider, and you nick yourself with one of the incredibly sharp chips of obsidian on your Macweetle because it has a lot of obsidian on it. It's a chainsaw of obsidian. And you take 1 point of slicey damage. So that was very nice.
Okay.
Just 1 point of self-inflicted damage.
Yeah.
It's like right in that part of your hand that really hurts, though.
Really like, crushing it over here.
But it's like a fucking paper cut, right? Obsidian is so sharp, it probably you don't even feel it at first. It goes through, and then afterwards,
why am I bleeding?
Yeah.
They want to use it for eye surgery, obsidian, because like it's even thinner than surgical steel, so you can make like an even like cleaner cut, and so it heals faster.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, isn't that, did you just say that and I missed it? Or, that they use it for eye surgeries and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Eyes, nerves. Yeah. It's very delicate. Okay. That was Cedric. Nautia, again. You and your aunt.
Come on, get the ant on board.
You know what? I'm going to roll for the ant first. Ant's going to do a bite attack.
Okay.
Why, though? 10.
No, that does not hit. Why, though?
Gonna hit it with my stick.
Okay.
For 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, where'd it go? Oh, that's better. 7 points of damage.
Nautia, what does it look like as you kill this big spiky spider that's been attacking you guys with your stick?
I think Kay does all the damage. And she does the killing blows.
It's teamwork.
Yeah. So, like, from Nadia's perspective, it's been, like, her vision's kind of swimming because she's been poisoned. Yeah. She's been watching these little bits and pieces fly off from behind it because Kay's over on the other side. And she just sort of does this big, like, piñata swing. Yes. And just, like, thwacks it right on the head and just kind of watches it and drop.
Yeah. So now you've just got this crumpled big spiky spider on the floor in between y'all. Love it. Amazing.
And I think as it drops, she looks over at the Ant Queen and just gives it a, "What are you doing?" kind of look.
Well, next would have been the spiky spider's turn, but it did now. The Ant Queen takes another 3 points of dexterity damage.
3, you said?
3. Okay, it's your turn. The giant spiky spider has fallen in front of you.
She's got 1 point of dex.
Yeah, oh, no. She looks at it and blows a raspberry as she runs by and flanks. If I stand here, I'm flanking it with Cedric, correct?
You are.
And I'm just going to use that sickle again.
Blowing a raspberry was a free action. Yes, use your sickle.
Okay, I rolled a 19.
That hits.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna... a 3. A 6.
Yeah, what does it look like as you come up and vanquish this scooter?
4. She, like, blows the raspberry at the other spider, like, brandishes her sickle, like, runs over, sighs at Cedric because he's done nothing, and just like, slices through the middle of this thing. It falls to the ground and like squirts hemolymph out of it.
I was gonna say, does it spray Cedric?
Yeah. Probably.
It sprays Cedric in the face. And then as it crumples and then you like see Kay as like Cedric can see Kay as it crumples, she's like,
really? Oh man, everybody's giving each other stink eyes right now.
That could have gone better.
Hey, we're out of combat. Nobody died. You all rolled awesomely on your attacks. Congratulating you as if the dice rolls are actually your fault. Yay, you won.
Yay.
We did it.
And there are some spooters. 2 that are about the size of Kay and Cedric, and 1 that is about the size of the Ant Queen. It's very large. Very large.
Can we find, because like one of the potions people is interested in like venom sacs, right?
Yeah, actually, I believe Elsa said any spider bits you come across she was interested in. That I remember you guys commenting on that and saying just spider bits.
Yeah, I don't know, like venom glands or teeth, or I don't know, maybe the eyeballs are interesting. Maybe not in the other spider because there's an arrow through it. That may not be as helpful. But
those big spikes are might be interesting too.
The eyes on the other spider too. That looks like little irises.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to examine the larger spider that came out, I didn't choose to use its cooler ability because it does less damage, and there were a bunch of you, so it kind of ran into the fray. But this OOC, this is called a harpoon spider, and it has a really cool ability where it can actually shoot its fangs out from its face, and they are on like silk strands and harpoon creatures and reel them back in towards its face, awesome. Which is horrifying. But Nautia, as you're taking a moment now to examine it, you can see that even though your character doesn't know about the fangs and the harpoons, what you see on some of these spikes are, a la a butcher bird, or a shrike, there are small creatures impaled on these spikes on its body as snacks it was saving for later.
As Kay was like shaving it, like,
yeah,
grasshoppers and stuff like fly off.
Yes.
Gross.
I found this in the monster manual and was like, ooh, a spider that can harpoon and that saves snacks for later. Are there spiders that use harpoony type techniques in the real world? I believe there are. Is that not a thing?
Sorry, what?
Are there's spiders that like throw silk or like harpoon?
Not like harpoon, but there are spitting spiders which like shoot the silk and then it like congeals as it hits the insect, and then the more that the insect struggles, the more tough it gets.
Nice. Do they reel it back in then, or do they still have to like go get it?
I think they have to go get it. I don't think they can reel it in. But I can check the book because it's sitting right here.
That's what we've got the book for. But yeah, so you've got several spooters that you could try to harvest things from if you so desire. How long does your Ant Queen stay around for, Nautia? Is it like an hour?
A minute.
A minute. Okay, so she's probably...
No, sorry, 10 minutes per level. So...
okay.
No, wait, no, that's wrong too. I'm pretty sure it was a minute.
Okay. Well,
vanishes after 1 minute, yes, because I was counting rounds. She's
standing there not being very dexterous anymore and then poofs out of existence.
Yeah.
Okay, here we have it. Spitting spiders. They capture their prey by rapidly spitting a double zigzag of glue from their chelicerae, spider fangs, thus entangling the insect and fixing it to the substrate while keeping a safe distance. The ejection speeds have been measured at more than 30 yards or 28 meters per second. Once delivered, the glue contracts and further immobilizes the prey, which afterwards bitten and then consumed.
Cool. That's neat.
There's more than 225 different species in this genus. Yeah.
Yes, it's an effective strategy.
I mean, yeah, keeping yourself out of danger while you get snacks.
It doesn't look like they can reel it in. They just kind of like spit and then stick it to whatever the poor insect was on, and then it walks over and it's like doop 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 doop.
Still cool. I like it.
It's still
yeah.
This book has come in very handy today.
The audience is asking, do velvet worms also do something like that?
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
I actually just saw a velvet worm on my last tour. It was very exciting.
Did you?
But yeah. So they're out in the Amazon. They're also out in the cloud forest. Anyway, so velvet worms are not insects. They're very old. But yeah, they have like a pair of glue nozzles like right underneath essentially their chin. And then they like rotate, and then so like they shoot this goo, and it goes.
The sound effect.
And then it also hits the prey. What's really interesting is their eyesight is really bad, so they do this all by sensing vibrations. And then that one's really cool because like the more the insect struggles, the more it like congeals, and then they just like slowly like wander over and just eat it, glue and all, and just recycle all the proteins.
I mean.
All right.
That's very cool. Hogan is saying that they've always thought a velvet worm would make a perfect D&D monster. I'll put that on my list for the next nature chat.
Wow, you have no friends.
Make a stat block.
Ugh.
Velvet worm, D&D monster. I love it. Complete with those sound effects.
It can only attack if you do those sound effects.
I mean, I don't really have any inhibitions against making sound effects. All right, what are you doing with all of the dead spiders of various sizes that you have here in this lava tube?
I think we're gonna. Well, I'm gonna look for like venom sacs and anything else that looks particularly useful and or could be sent.
Okay. You can give me a nature check or a heal check or a search check.
How about a search check? Because I'm searching for stuff. 27.
Yeah.
Very good at searching.
Yes. So you do find the venom glands on all 3 spiders.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. They I don't think Cedric resisted the venom from the other spider the whole time, so you didn't actually like see this in action. But you can tell not only are these different species, but it looks like their venom might have slightly different properties just from, sort of looking at like the storage structure and stuff like that. So yeah, you have you can put in your inventory 2 venom glands from monstrous spiders and 1 venom gland from a harpoon spider. And I'm giving you the names so that when you tell me you have these things later, I know what you're talking about.
Are like its eyeballs of note to like the big one?
Yeah.
Well, I guess maybe they're all kind of weird.
I was thinking that
you were thinking what?
Even though I didn't get poisoned by the spider, like I still got bit by it and still like felt the poison.
That's true.
So I was wondering like maybe I can recognize the I mean I don't know, the effects of it based on previous encounters with cave spiders.
Yeah, give me a knowledge knowledge history or knowledge nature, because you have that thing where you can do whatever knowledge, right?
Yes.
You just know everything.
Because he's a dwarf.
I'm just a know-it-all, basically. So.
Yep. Mechanically.
18.
18. Yeah. So you think about it, and like again, monster spider is not that uncommon. This isn't something that's like indigenous to or endemic only to Arda or whatever. So you know that those will make you feel weak, as in it does strength damage, as opposed to dexterity damage.
Yeah. I it's not a kind that. What did I say my cousin's name was? Arlen?
Arlick.
Arlick. It's not a kind that Arlick was rearing. Yeah. No, I just like thinking about being stung by something or bitten by something and then feeling it reminded me of Justin Schmidt, the famous entomologist who just died.
Yeah.
Who categorized a bunch of different insect stings and described them as having different. I mean, I think the coolest thing about that is, to me, is the idea that like insect stings in general we think of as just being painful, but there are lots of different ways that things can hurt.
And is the pain you feel the same as the pain I feel? And
yeah. It's a very interesting question, but yeah, R.I.P.
Okay, so the harpoon spider has 8 humanoid-looking eyes, which are creepy and weird. Since eyes are a little more delicate, if you want to extract those, I'll have you do a dexterity check.
Okay. Yeah. How about a disabled device check?
It's not a device. Nice try, though. Anything else you want to try?
Handle animal check?
That's more for when they're alive.
Didn't specify that. I guess not. Alright. Dexterity check, vámonos. I got a natural. I got a 1.
Oh
no.
Si no se puede.
That's a 0 out of 8.
I like poke one and jelly squirts.
Yeah. You try all of them, but as previously noted, Kay's not a huge fan of arthropods or arachnids, so maybe you were doing it a little hastily and trying not to be in contact with the creature for too long, and you just get a bunch of ocular goo all over you.
Okay, you're supposed to look at what you're doing when you're trying to dissect it.
You should try.
Hey, she got the venom sacs out.
Yeah, I got the.
No, you're doing great. You're doing a great job.
I killed it and got the venom sacs out. You haven't done either. You didn't do anything.
That's true. You're doing a great job. I
You
believe
hit yourself in the foot. Your ankle's bleeding.
Oh God, my ankle's bleeding. When did that happen? I didn't even feel it.
I think also while Kay is doing all of this, Nautia has very much attempted to walk somewhere, wobbled, and just sat down.
Yep, I was gonna ask how you're feeling. Yeah,
because she's feeling quite bad. She's got Dex 5 at the moment.
Oh no,
Yeah.
so clumsy, even clumsier than Kay.
Yeah.
Which is surprising because my Dex is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, well, you know.
You're a rogue, but that's decent is bad.
No, it's not. We're here for storytelling. Anyway, Nautia is not feeling well.
I assume I noticed Nautia falling down.
I think she was trying to walk over towards you and
After
managed
you
to
put
sort
a
of
Band-Aid
stumble
on your
in the
ankle,
little bit.
probably. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to her and sit down next to her and be like, "You feeling a little
Bad.
terrible?
A little bad?
Yeah, that can
It
happen
bit
with
me.
these. Yeah, that can happen with these spider bites. They can like mess you up for a while.
Yeah.
Cheryl, do I know how long the effects of this venom might last? What's standard?
Yeah, I'll give it to you because you guys have experienced ability drain from toxins before, but also because you rolled well to like remember, and know things about spider bites specifically. You know that like this would be something that like would eventually wear off after she got a few good nights of sleep, but you also know that like lesser restoration would, speed up the process because you guys have used that before. Yeah.
That a spell I have prepared.
Is it? Because it's one that I don't.
Good
Don't
thing it's
think
evening and time for us to
so.
take a nap.
It is like 10 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's
it's
actually like late afternoon at this point.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, wonderful. That's delightful. Yeah, sorry, I did not anticipate. Now that I think about,
Yeah,
now
I
that
didn't either.
say it out loud, not
I
anticipating
thought
giant
about poison
spiders.
stuff, but I
Yeah,
just didn't really think about poisonous things down here.
yeah,
We're up.
What is down? What is up?
yeah.
We're in a
We're-
mountain. Who knows?
It makes a lot more sense in Dwarvish. We don't use terms like that. There's specific terms for like the above the floor that you came in on kind of thing. But it sounds really clunky and common.
Okay.
You are in fact above the floor you came in on.
We are.
I know that. I'm a dwarf.
I know everything. I'm a dwarf.
Yeah. So I can probably deal with that tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, let's just try not to get in any more trouble today, I guess.
They say
Yeah.
with confidence.
It'll be
We're
fine.
good at not getting in trouble.
Fine.
Yeah. You just feel a little woozy. That it.
Yeah.
Here, squeeze my finger as hard as you can.
Oh my god.
Her strength is actually fine.
Yeah.
So
no, and
she,
this is a medical.
Please don't fart when
Yeah.
she does this.
I said squeeze, not pull. That's
Yeah,
different.
no, she squeezes your hand just fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Still beefy as ever. Yeah. Arr. Yeah.
Arr, yeah.
Just a little bit of the, a little woozy. I get it.
A flying creature with vertigo. Not great.
Yeah.
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 We're not going to another floor today. I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, we
hang
could try.
tight. Yeah. Maybe leave. Maybe stay away from Kay's bladed weapons for now. Don't want to lose a finger.
Mhm.
Or your bladed weapon, for that matter.
That's true. It can cut you.
As
I don't
advertised.
normally deal with bladed weapons anyway, so that works out.
It's a good policy.
No
probably.
whittling tonight.
No.
Yeah. Good call. Yeah.
You know what would be great is if you wild shaped into a snake now, so you didn't have to worry about balancing while walking. You just like slithered around. Oh, she's thinking about it seriously. I was joking.
Yeah.
No, because I was just thinking, like, because what's sort of the mechanics on, like, do you innately know how to move as that animal?
Oh, in the first game I ever ran, I did make the druid practice before she could use things with different, like things that weren't quadrupeds. I'm not making you do that because that's takes a long time and sort of nerfs druids, but you know. If you want to be an awkward snake, you're certainly welcome to be.
I feel like, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I feel like snake is a more intuitive movement for me than quadruped. Like, as far as, like, moving on all... Like, I feel like I would have an easier time being a snake than being, like, a dog.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
But dogs, like... Did you ever play pretend and be an animal and run around on all fours as a kid?
Yeah, and I was not good at it.
Oh.
But I feel like
super
just
good
like...
at it.
I was gonna
this-
say, yeah, I feel like that's a thing I do all the time.
Wiggling? I can wiggle. I feel like that's what snakes do.
I can wiggle.
All right, Nautia, do you feel up for a little bit more exploring today?
Yeah, I guess.
Or do you want to... We can hang out right here if you're not feeling up for it.
I mean, we don't know what's around here, so maybe explore a little more.
Let's explore, but, like, extra careful.
Yeah.
Not like our normal level of... Yeah, we can get by these spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can poke around a little bit. Just let's
Yeah.
look around these corners.
I'll just stay in the back again.
There you
Yeah.
go. Which way are you looking?
Right.
Right.
Left.
What? No! Don't do that to me! TPKs for everybody.
Both ways for 60 feet.
Both ways for 60 feet. Look both ways before crossing the tunnel.
Oh, Kay's going for it, huh?
Oh, Kay's going for it. Okay. I thought
All
you
right.
Oh, was I
guess
not
we're going that
supposed
way.
to?
Are we
Sorry.
doing 60 feet in both? Here, I'll do a little more this way just for funsies. Alright.
Hey, Kay, be careful. Nadia's not feeling great.
Oh, okay. Should we just like camp out?
Nah, we can poke around a little bit. Just don't die, because Nadia's
Just don't
usually the one that keeps us from
go
that.
charging in anywhere.
Oh,
You know?
well, I mean, maybe we should just like take a break for the evening.
She says she's fine. I'm sure she's fine.
She said she's fine, and also don't like, but also like not. I feel fine, but can you like not do what you're just doing, which makes me think that she's not feeling as fine as she says that she's feeling.
I'm feeling extra squishy.
Yeah, so maybe we shouldn't get eaten by more spiders.
But also, I'm not wild about hanging out in the place where the spiders were, you know?
Well, we can go back to the lava pool and sleep there.
Yeah, I guess.
Why don't we just do that?
Or, like... Because, like, we could see if there's, like, another, like, outside access on this level.
Yeah, we keep exploring. These things had to be eating something. So maybe if we go either one of these directions, we'll find wherever all this arthropod bits and gunk and dust or whatever it was that you said that it all had to come from somewhere, right? So
All right, well, you like live underground. Why don't you like figure out which direction's out? You're like a dwarf. Don't you have like dwarf sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your whatchamacallit for it lets you know how deep you are underground, right?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I have I can intuit depth, and I can sense the approximate depth underground.
Yes.
That's
That sounds
that's
not
about it.
helpful.
Yeah.
No, but I will let you, as a dwarf, sticking your finger in your mouth and testing the wind, do a survival check for me. Just see what happens.
Eight.
8! No idea.
Crush
That
it.
way. Pointing back the other direction.
Yes.
Yeah, nope. I don't think I believe you.
Is
Why
that because
not?
of the
It is-
dice or because it's Cedric?
You don't know
Because
I rolled
it's
an
Cedric.
8.
He just pointed behind him where the spiders are. That's obviously not out.
Well, no.
No, did he mean? I think he meant.
They're
You meant
go
this
west.
way, right? Like.
Oh,
over,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way we didn't go before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Come on,
fine.
kid.
Then you lead if you
Okay.
know where we're going.
Yeah. Let me go this way.
Okay. You go this
God,
way.
we're gonna die.
What? I made a nice tunnel complex for you. Don't you want to see it?
Yeah.
Not when Naughty is flying at half mast over there.
Yeah.
That is not what that means.
Nope. It's
Other things,
absolutely
my
not what
AC
that
is currently
means.
13.
Mhm. Oh, you're like a wizard.
Like a wizard. Oh, Fletcher. Let's see. Nope.
Okay, so he's pushing the limits of that.
No,
that,
she really
that
is.
blackness.
Someday that's really gonna bite you in the ass.
Yeah, she's gonna end up half inside a wall,
Mhm.
like a teleporter.
Oh no, I meant more like she's gonna wind up inside a creature.
Mhm.
I'm impatient.
I can tell. Both Nancy and Kay are impatient. I'm sorry that I don't have a paintbrush to reveal this map faster.
Oh, good.
There you go.
See, I found us a good defensible position to camp out in.
A bivouac.
You said
as it
this
were.
was outside. This is not outside.
It is not
You suck.
outside.
No, it's the opposite. It's we can back in here and defend.
Okay, fine.
And not get out if something comes for us?
Well, we can. I mean, we can try and find an exit, but I just thought,
That it was over here because you said you were gonna find us an exit because you're a
okay,
dwarf.
yeah. All right, fine. All right, I couldn't tell if there was an exit around, but I thought maybe this would be a good option.
All right, do it. Is it Nadia? Do you think this is a good option? Do you feel comfortable camping here?
I don't know. I guess.
Nadia, it's important to be honest about your feelings.
I don't know. I haven't spent times inside lava tubes and a mountain before. I don't know.
Well,
Well, would you feel better if we went back down to the lava pool where it's warm and we know where that is? What can we do for you?
yeah.
How
Are you
can we
feeling
support
confident in
you?
your ability to
Aw.
navigate the up and down of the lava tube? That's the thing
I'm worried about. Yeah, I'm worried about going down. I mean, it would
Down's
just be
easy.
flying.
You can make a rope.
Yeah.
And just whee!
Yeah, you can hold onto my neck, and I can go down the rope.
Make sure to hold on
Oh,
extra
you meant like
hard.
a Yoda backpack. I was like, what do you mean?
Yes.
Squeeze harder. We can still hear him make noise.
Gurgle, gurgle.
Oops.
Okay, so why don't we just stay here then? And then, you don't have to take watch tonight. Cedric and I can handle the watches. So you get, a full night rest.
Okay, or I can take last watch. Because I'll be fully rested at that point.
Only if you feel better, though.
Well, no, except I won't really feel better.
No.
Does any of that heal? That doesn't heal with the rest. Just
one point of ability score damage per rest.
All right.
Yeah. So you'll be at a whole 6.
Great.
Hey, that's an even number at least. That's a
Mhm.
plus 1 to your modifier.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, yeah.
All right, so let's just do that.
So we're all agreeing that my defensible position was a good idea?
We're saying it's the least crappy option out of all of them. I wouldn't go so far as good, but it will suffice currently.
Best idea that anyone in the group has come up with.
Sure.
Kay is like imagining the giant spider with like Cedric skewered on one of its spines.
Oh man.
All right.
This is only day 2 in the tunnels.
Yeah, it is only day. Well, no, actually, well, yeah, this is the end of day 2 in the tunnels.
Cabin fever.
Apparently.
Need some fresh air.
So yeah, you're just sort of bivouacking here in the where exactly in this sort of dead-endy loopy-loo thing you've got going on. Right back there in the corner
somewhere.
Yeehaw. Nice and cozy. So cozy. Setting up your tents and everything, or just laying your sleeping bags out on the ground?
I don't know. Sleeping bags on the ground. We're pretty protected in here.
Not much. Yeah, not much. It's not gonna rain.
You say that. It's like Minecraft, and there's just lots
As
of
a
drips
dwarf,
dripping through
I'm
the ceiling.
fairly confident.
All right. Okay. So who's taking the first watch?
I guess I will.
Cool. Give me a perception check.
14.
Okay. 13. You don't really hear much of anything in the tunnels again while you're, taking your watch. Just hang out. Cedric?
20.
20. Seems safe. Yeah, nothing doing.
I thought as much.
Yep. And Nautia, are you taking a last watch after you wake up?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Presumably with some different spells prepped.
Yeah. That's 24.
Okay, yeah. You also don't notice anything out of the ordinary that makes you feel unsafe. So you guys pass the night just fine and move on to the 23rd day of Pilar Run. And I think that break in the day-night cycle is a great place for us to take our midway break. So we're going to go take a minute, grab drinks, pets, do whatever. You can do the same. And we'll be back real soon. Thanks for hanging out with us, though, everybody.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a few minutes. Bye.
Bye.
Let's do it. We're back. Hi, audience. How are you? How are things? Did you have a good break? I had a good break. I got some Pocky.
Oh, Pocky.
Pocky! I love Pocky. I also got these really good...
Where did you get that from? You could only get it at cons like 10 years ago.
Oh, the H Mart is a... I don't know how big a chain it is, but it's like a chain of grocery stores in the Chicagoland area that it's like an Asian-specific grocery store. So you can find like good produce, but also like different produce there. So I got like Thai holy basil there and like different mushrooms and stuff. And they have, lots of other things in the grocery store that you wouldn't be able to find in like a normal American grocery store, including Pocky and also golden kimchi, which was a delightful recent discovery. So
Nice.
yeah, I like the H Mart.
We
and I
have
like Pocky.
one. We have one here.
Oh, there you
So
go.
they're around. They're in North Carolina.
I recommend. Lots of nice finds. And yeah, we've been enjoying having the snacks from there because a lot of the East Asian desserts or like snacks are less sweet, less sugary overall than like a lot of American snacks. So we can still enjoy having sweets, but feel a little less bad about them. But speaking about things that go in our bodies, Nancy wanted to talk about spider venom and toxins, and I thought that sounded fun. So let's do science. Ding. Science bell.
Dang. Science bell.
Haven't broken out the science bell in a while. There we are. Let's talk about spider
Rusty.
toxins. It's
Okay.
not rusty.
There's like 3 that I know about, mainly because they're like the best characterized, and obviously they're medically significant ones. So it's the Black Widow, the Brown Recluse, and the Sydney funnel-web spider.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
there you go. So in the Black Widow, the main acting player is laterotoxins. Laterotoxin alpha is what specifically affects vertebrates and humans. But there's a bunch of different latrotoxins in them that basically all do the same thing, but like some are better for crustaceans and some are better for like other arthropods and whatever. Anyway, so basically what that does, as we mentioned earlier, like almost all spider venom is neurotoxins, and a lot of people ask me why, and that's just because like insects, what they're eating on, don't have blood like we do.
Yep.
So venoms that are attacking the cells or attacking the blood don't really work that well because our blood works different. So like they have neurotoxins to shut down the nervous system, and unfortunately all of our nervous systems are pretty similar, so here we are. So I'm not sure how much people remember from their biology class, but like neurotransmitters, right? Like you have like a neuron and then like a space and then another neuron, and then to send signals there's a thing called a neurotransmitter that gets shot out. The technical term, it sticks, and then an enzyme comes and removes it, so that now it's open for the signal again. Right. So basically what the latrotoxins do is just release a flood of neurotransmitters, so it just blocks up the whole system. So your enzymes can't like clear the space fast enough, and so you end up with like essentially paralysis and heart problems and trouble breathing.
Right.
So it's fine.
So it's actually, that's interesting because that's not what I would have expected. It's that the receptors are clogged rather than that you're not able to send signals.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then so because it like sends out this mass amount of neurotransmitters, you subsequently don't have any left.
Right. Yeah.
To send out. And so there's no anti-venom for it. Instead, if you like, you should probably go to the hospital if you happen to get bitten by one, which is not very common.
Nope.
But they give you muscle relaxants.
Yeah.
That's basically what they do for it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say. Like the opposite, I guess, kind of is like when you get cramps, and that's your, like, if you don't have enough of the ions that you need in order to like open and close all of the channels in the nerves to make them talk to each other. Right. Yeah. So. Interesting.
We'll talk about that soon. It's a new funnel web spider.
But yeah, that's a lot of people, like, I guess the Black Widow, probably because of its striking physical appearance and just being a toxic spider, has gotten this like reputation for being like super scary and deadly, but like they don't actually kill people that often if you get bitten.
Yeah,
right?
Basically if you're really old or really young or have like, other medical issues. Yeah. You're just going to be very uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's when I was doing like wilderness medical training, we were just told like a Black Widow spider bite in like a, random young adult would present as like stomach pain, which is not nearly as bad as a lot of people think.
Right.
Yeah.
So I want to jump in there. So latrotoxin, I assume that is named because of the genus that the widow spiders are in.
Yeah, almost all of this stuff like hasn't really been characterized before, so they just name all the venoms after the genus of the thing that they found it in.
Nice. Yeah. So yeah. That's cool. Black widow spider venom. We're gonna just name it that, but in
pretty much, yeah.
Yep,
there you go.
That works.
Okay, so the brown recluse is actually really unique among spiders because it's not a neurotoxin. It has this compound called spingelamylinase D. The D refers to the orientation of the molecule.
Okay.
But basically, it breaks down the phospholipids in the cell membranes, so attacks your cells from the outside. It just breaks the cell membranes apart. But then it also has this thing called TNF alpha, which causes cell death. It basically makes you go into programmed cell death, like apoptosis.
Yeah.
So your cells are kind of exploding from the inside and the outside at the same time. And then it has like a
goo
fireworks in your body.
Yeah, essentially. Pretty much. And then so it has a bunch of other small proteins in there that just helps it circulate in the bloodstream better.
Yeah. But my impression with brown recluse bite is that like that turning to goo or fireworks in your body, as was put so eloquently, is very localized in the begining. It kind of spreads from the bite, right? So
yeah, and again, like if you're an adult human, like it doesn't like you should go to the hospital and get it checked out and cleaned out. But other than that, it's like not going to do that much to you.
Right.
Usually what people refer to as brown recluse bites are usually staph infections that they got from like, I don't know, a rusty nail or something that they bumped up against or whatever.
But if you left it untreated, it could mean you have a hole in your hand or whatever. But that would require some negligence. Yeah,
a decent amount of negligence.
Yeah. But I mean, staph infections can be super nasty. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, they
like
can.
something like you'd almost be better off having a brown recluse bite than a
Yeah.
staph infection in a lot of situations.
Yeah.
Although I suppose they don't have to be mutually exclusive, because once there's a puncture in your nice little skin
Sure.
envelope that's supposed to protect you from all of the yuck on the outside, then that could also become infected, right? So, you know.
It's true.
What?
My skin
Your
envelope.
skin envelope, your waterproof outer coating.
Cute.
Value it.
Yes,
But,
thank
like,
you. I appreciate it.
Brown recluses are like the bites themselves are really, really rare. Like there's so many other spiders that look like them that aren't.
Yeah.
And they only have like a really small range, and it's only one of all the recluse spiders that actually causes any problems. So the chances that you got bitten by one are like very, very, very small. It's more likely that you just got a staph infection from something random.
Because staph is everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's-
Staph
it's
is
a
everywhere,
bacteria,
and brown
right?
recluses are not everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Staphylococcus something or other is
Right.
Aureus? Is that right?
Yeah, staph
I'm an
aureus is
entomologist, not a
aureus, yeah.
microbiologist.
I'm not a microbiologist either.
Like MRSA is
right,
methicillin resistant staph aureus.
Yes.
It's specifically that species of staph, right?
Yeah.
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 The really, really bad kind.
And the thing that we used to, that was kind of boilerplate extension agent back when I was an extension agent, was with brown recluse bites, is that doctors are not trained to diagnose this. So like many people will be like, well, it was a brown recluse bite because I went to the doctor and they told me it was. And it's like,
and the doctor's sure.
Yeah. And like they're gonna give you antibiotics anyways, because it's, you know, because it's an open wound, and because, you know, so like even if it's a staph infection or a brown recluse bite, the treatment is the same.
Right.
So it doesn't, as far as the doctor is concerned, it doesn't really matter whether their diagnosis is right or not, because they're gonna treat you the same way either way. And so like their diagnosis is not the anecdote strength that you think it is when you say, you know, that my second cousin who worked on a spider ranch.
Third cousin.
I mean, that's
like
not to throw a bunch of shade on the medical establishment, but that becomes true of a lot of things in medicine. That you know, you you hear something and it just kind of becomes something that everybody says is true. But like in this case, it's not harmful except maybe to the spiders. Or all of the spiders that get mistaken for brown recluses, I guess I should say. Sure. People harm a lot of brown-colored spiders thinking that they're brown recluses. But yeah, as far as like whether or not your doctor says it's a brown recluse bite or a staph infection, like they're still gonna help you, so that's fine. That's not harmful. But please don't just
also like
kill brown spiders.
As a doctor, right? If you're like, oh, you just like got a cut and have a staph infection, right? Like I can imagine patients are like, ew, no, I didn't do that. But if you're like a spider bit you, then they're probably more willing to take the treatment.
Yeah.
And to bring an anecdote to this anti-anecdote party.
Fest, yeah.
Yeah. Someone once told me that there are some situations where, for American medical insurance reasons, sometimes it might be easier to bill medical insurance for a spider bite than a infection. So the doctor might be doing you a favor by diagnosing it as a spider bite rather than an infection for billing purposes.
I believe that.
Interesting.
Insurance tends to care about the cause or how you acquired it, kind of thing. So yeah, saying I got bit by a spider instead of I did something stupid and hurt myself, that does make sense that they would care differently.
So that might be this is a brown recluse bite. Wink.
There's a really good website. It's called Recluse or Not. It's run by a couple entomologists who are a couple arachnologists, and they have a really good page on identification of the brown recluse, exactly where its range is, the few places that you can find it outside of its range, like the history of the bites, and it's really well documented. Nice. And you can even send your photos to Twitter and tag Recluse or Not, and they'll ID it for you.
Nice.
It's usually not, but. Yeah, and then, so the last one is a sinifunnel web spider, which is the only spider that's, like, actually potentially deadly. There is an antivenom for it, which was developed, I believe, in the 80s. But as Sheryl was saying earlier, how there's like in humans, there's the sodium ion channels that basically tell your nerves to fire or not. It basically, the robustotoxin, which is what the Sydney funnel web spider has, essentially interferes with the inactivation of those channels. So the neurons are overly active. So they're just like, again, they're kind of doing what the Black Widow's doing, just in a different way, but they're basically spitting out neurotransmitters when they shouldn't be. In insects, it's the same thing, except they're affecting the potassium and calcium ion channels. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so the spider is the only one that's like actually potentially dangerous. It's a really weird like fluke of evolution, actually, because the venom works really well on primates. But that doesn't really make sense because besides humans, there aren't like primates in Australia.
Well, and those spiders didn't co-evolve with any primates.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So it's just kind of like a fluke. And it's normally the males that are more dangerous because they're out and about like looking for females. So they're the ones that you're actually going to come across. So it's kind of like the thing where people are like, oh, the 10 deadliest snakes live in Australia. But really, like, the deadliest snake is the cobra, because even though its venom isn't as potent, it lives closest to people that run into it the most often. So it's kind of like that.
Yep.
But my favorite story about it is that, so the anti-venom, I believe, was developed in the 80s. And then in like the early 2000s, they ran out, and so the government was like, good people of Australia, if you could go and get these venomous spiders and also like not get bitten and bring them to the hospital, that would be great.
Just a public roll call, like,
and they did.
hey,
That's not the sort of thing you should
totally
put a
fine.
bounty on. Oh my god.
When they're already out of the anti-venom.
Isn't that the most Australia thing that you've ever heard?
Okay, they
Hilarious.
should have, like, you know, I'm not the best at keeping my fridge stocked, but, like, you know, when you see your gallon of milk is, like, half full, maybe that's when you should go get a new spider.
Hey, hey, Australian government, like, hire an arachnologist and pay them to go and, like, collect
Good people
two
of
spiders
Australia.
every year or
Or, like,
whatever.
okay, does the Australia Zoo not have a funnel web spider that they could have milked?
Right.
Come on.
This is
What?
a abject failure of governance. Yeah. Hey, this makes me feel
horror.
better about being an American.
What?
Yeah.
Let's not go that far. You know,
If we had
Anytime
those
another
spiders,
government
exactly.
fucks
If
up
we had that
anything-
spider,
Yeah.
you would have to pay
Oh
for
yeah.
the
If we
anti-venom.
had that
here we
spider,
go.
we'd be
The
doing
ambulance
In
spiders
2021,
Yeah.
the Australian Reptile Park says the spider's fangs will be milked for venom as part of the zoo's ongoing anti-venom
There
program.
you go.
You just have to
Voila.
fuck up one time, and then you learn. Yeah.
And learn how many years after that,
Who made it work?
You lose one prime minister. You stop letting the rest of them go swimming. You know, like
Wow.
it's another Australia dig. for
R.I.P.
those- Yeah.
That's so
R.I.P.
okay. Anyway, cool. Spider venom.
Mm-hmm.
though? Right.
So I
Hooray.
suppose, yeah, the Black Widow and the funnel web spider.
Here it is from the Wikipedia page. In
Oh.
September 2012, it was reported that stocks of antivenom were running low, and members of the public were asked to catch the spiders so that they could be milked for their venom.
Okay, so they didn't run all the way out, but
Yeah, one
It was
dose of
close.
antivenom requires about 70 milkings from a Sydney funnel web spider. So there you go.
How many?
So
I'm
you gotta do 140 milkings without getting bitten.
right.
Yes.
Yes.
to add to the supply.
And I'm
Yep.
gonna assume that this is a once per day kind of milking situation, right? Because like it's a protein heavy
I don't know
compound
that much
venom,
about
so
it,
like
but yeah.
it probably takes them a bit of time to like make more,
Oh, yeah.
right?
You gotta put the spiders on that muscle milk so they're really protein heavy. You're drinking shakes all day long, you know.
I just pictured a
Spider
spider with a
keeper.
sweatband.
yeah, getting swole.
So spider keeper Julie Mendozona from Australian Reptile Park said, usually we are the ones saying to people, if you see a dangerous animal, leave it alone and it will leave you alone and you won't have any run-ins. But it's really important that we turn to the community to actually obtain our funnel webs. It's the most productive way for us to get these animals.
Oh my god.
I feel like a better approach would have been if you see one, call us and we'll
Right,
send a
yeah,
professional.
like-
We'll send a professional with PPE to go
Right,
get it. Because
right,
I
yeah,
think that's
yeah.
the step we're missing here is
Yeah.
that like a member of the public is going to be like barehanding it with a plastic cup Right?
I don't know.
Like,
These are
come on.
Australians. Let's give them some credit. Like,
I'm going to assume that there is a diversity among Australians, just like there is a diversity among Americans when it comes to intuition and wildlife interactions.
sure, yeah.
Roll a
Nobody likes
survival
PPE.
check. Get your
Roll
spider.
a survival check. Animal handling. That's where it was.
Amazing.
Oh my
Handle
God.
that animal.
Anyway, so those are my fun spider venom facts. I hope they were worth
Awesome.
it.
Yeah, I was going to say the Black Widow and the funnel web spider, they sound like they're doing, as it were, dex damage, like the harpoon
Yeah,
spider.
pretty much, yeah.
The
Brown
brown
recluse?
recluse maybe is more like con damage, maybe?
Yeah, or just more. I mean,
Yeah.
just straight HP,
Just
right?
straight,
Like,
straight damage, yeah.
I suppose depending
Although-
on where you got bit, it could be charisma damage.
Although it does take
Yeah.
longer to heal, right?
yeah,
Oh, that too.
It
Yeah,
does
yeah,
take
yeah.
long and opens
Like-
you up to new
Yeah.
infections.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
so maybe like
con.
con,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Neat.
Anyway.
That's why it's important to roll those nature checks in D&D to ID
Uh-huh.
the thing that you're fighting. You know.
Yeah.
like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
although if they're a made-up spider that harpoons its victims,
Hey,
then
these made-up spiders still had venom that did realistic damage, so I don't see a problem. That's why we're here. Other spider thoughts? Spooter thoughts?
All
No
spiders
thoughts.
are actually very cute, and you
They
should not be
are.
afraid of them.
yeah, especially when if there's anybody listening or watching who doubts what Nancy just said, Google peacock jumping
Yes,
spiders and
and
watch them do the little
dances.
mating dance, which is the most adorable thing on
It's
the
so
entire
cute.
planet.
Also, it is worth noting, while we all think they're very cute, arachnophobia is, like, a legitimate fear with, like, a basis in evolution of the human mind. So, like, it's okay to be afraid of spiders. That's fine. I'm not gonna shame you for being afraid of spiders. Just please be nice to them.
Yeah.
Like, you can not enjoy having them around, but, like, please don't smash them. And
Yeah.
definitely don't set your house on fire trying to kill them.
Oh my god.
I think we've
yes.
talked about that before. Never
Yes.
kill it with fire. That's
No.
no.
No,
Not
not
a good
outside of D&D.
Right.
In D&D is
This is a world of magic and fantasy. In the real
Yeah.
world, please don't try to set things on fire or smash them or whatever. They're just trying to be and live and do a lot of good things for us.
Mm-hmm. They eat a lot of things that we
Yeah.
don't want around
Yeah.
that actually do hurt, sort of.
Mhm.
Yep. That's it. That was my little soapbox speech.
I like it.
Back to the
Yeah.
game! Spider Vet.
Yeah. Let's go
We did
kill
it.
them.
Let's go. Well, you already killed the spiders.
We already killed them.
Uh,
They're
Let's
already
kill
dead.
more.
You killed the spiders. It is the morning of the 23rd of Pilarun, and you are camped out in this little dead-end bivouac thing in the lava tubes. A
How are you
series of
feeling,
tubes.
Nautia?
1 point better.
Slightly less clumsy.
Slightly less clumsy.
Which actually is like it's she's now at a 6, so she's gone her ability modifier is now up 1, but she's still in -2.
Yeah.
So
Are you prepared
Yeah.
to feel Moradin's cleansing fire run through your body?
let's check it out.
Oh
Hey,
no.
how
All right, bring it on. All right, so
Lesser restoration, here we come.
this is a lesser restoration, so this is a D4,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and I got a 1.
Ah.
It's more of a cleansing warmth.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little boop.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Boop.
Little restoration group. Okay. Then in that case, I am also going to cast lesser restoration
Okay.
on myself.
Heal thyself, druid.
Yeah, we did both decide to take the spell for the day,
Yeah.
just
It's
in
like-
cases.
Yeah.
Is that everybody's only second level spell since y'all sacrificed some second level
No.
spells?
Only one.
No? Yeah.
No, I have.
He may have more.
Oh yeah, 'cause
well-
cleric. Yeah.
Yeah, I could have prepared 2, but and then I get my domain spell.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't because
That's okay. You're allowed to
I'm
prepare
a
other
bad
things.
friend.
Oh. Clerics don't always have to heal the rest of the party. What did you get?
I rolled a 4.
4!
Yeah!
Alright, that gives you an 11. I don't remember what
Yeah.
your max dex was.
11
I
out
was
of 10.
at 10.
10.
So
Okay, you're at 11 out of 10. 10 out of 10! We're back.
all right,
She
she's
is-
back. Oh, and we did establish that Cedric used up his healing spells last night to
Ah,
get everybody
Yeah.
back up.
sweet.
Yeah, Nancy,
Since
how much
there's no
damage do
handy
you...
water.
0.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we're all full.
She dances
did-
out of
she
the
did her
way
job.
every time.
She did her
Yeah.
job. She got out of the way.
She got out of the
All right.
way and she killed. Well, she did a lot of damage. It was good.
Yeah.
That was
I
a good
actually
combat.
rogued for once.
You did rogue. That was great.
Yep.
That was a really good combat.
You rogued good.
Yeah.
Afterwards, I healed everybody.
Did so good.
Mhm.
You hit yourself in the ankle.
Almost like we're playing D&D.
That's standard. Yeah, the cleric spent the whole fight not healing anybody and failing to
Fighting
do
a
any
spider.
damage,
It's fine.
as per standard.
All right.
To
what
be
you doing
fair,
now?
like none of us needed the kind of healing that you could do quickly anyway. So
That's true.
Yay! Hey
Yay.
guys, we're good at this. I think we could take anything that in this volcano totally fine.
Could you not
Why
say
would you
that,
say
please?
that?
I was kidding. I think we'll probably die in a rockfall in the next room.
Aw.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So, you want to go check out the next room?
Could everybody do a will save for me?
God damn it.
Oh, good.
Mm.
24.
24.
16.
Okay. Cool. What are you doing now?
Oh boy. Oh god.
Do we notice anything
Nope.
happening at all? Cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
so about this rockfall next room, I will extra check good to make sure there aren't any.
Wait, what rockfall?
This is the one I said we were gonna die to in the next room.
Mm.
I see. I got you.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't put a rockfall on the map.
Oh, that's good to know.
At least not where you've seen.
Yep.
Yeah, so I guess we're
heading
wandering
on
back
to
over
keep
that way.
exploring.
Heading on,
Yeah.
heading
Yep.
on. Keeping on, keeping
Heading on, heading on.
on.
And now
And-
double checking to looking for rockfalls.
I'm also gonna do
Okay.
the like perception check
Yeah.
for that,
Yeah,
just to see if I hear anything
perception,
behind us.
Searches, whatever you want to do. Make sure.
It's a 16 perception check.
Safe. Cool. Anybody else?
Search 22.
Wow.
I'm very good at searching. I put all my points into it.
I mean, it is kind of
It's useful.
important for finding shinies and for finding traps.
And mine is quite bad, so that's good.
Huh.
I
That is
I
a-
also put many ranks in it to get to 0.
So I got a 17,
Mm-hmm.
which is a 19 for rock falls.
Right. Yes. Okay. Cool.
If there is a rock fall.
No traps, no rock falls, no nothing weird. You're just sort of tooling along here. You keep going up this kind of squiggle to the right.
Yes.
Yes. I'm never doing organically shaped tunnels again.
Squares, little rectangles.
Squares, little rectangles. It's a series of rectangles. I'll make sure this is still on the screen for the audience. And you eventually can smell fresh
Ooh.
air and feel a cool breeze as you
Okay.
come to another out. Isn't that nice?
So the direction that I was actually already heading was the out, Cedric, and you had
Yep.
us go in the opposite direction.
Sounds about right.
Apparently.
That's what happened.
Awesome.
We didn't want to sleep outside anyways. It's cold out there.
It is cold out there. It's
Mm.
very cold and snowy. And there are snowflake oozes.
That
It's
is
true.
true.
Yeah. And nothing bad happened to us last night.
Nope.
So I'm sticking with my plan was the best plan. Also, there's nothing here. This is a dead end.
Well, we
it's
could
a
go back
out-
to where we.
Not a dead end. It's an outside.
Well, we
Okay.
could go back
Okay.
to where we
In-
climbed up, and then the tunnel goes up from there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I mean, it's only a couple hundred feet. Let's do that.
Hops over rest of map.
Do we run into anything on the way over there?
No, you do not.
Yay! it is weird to think like it's so many little squares, but it's also just like that's like a 10-minute walk.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a lot of distance. Yeah. Yeah, this is a big place. I mean, it is the inside of a mountain, so you would expect it to be a big place. Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, the dimensions for this were like, I think the entire map is like 200 feet by 200 feet or so. No, it's got to be more than that. Maybe 2,000 feet by 2,000 feet, and that's still not actually that big a mountain. But I didn't want to make a map that was ludicrously large.
Yeah,
because then there'd be no way to zoom out and see anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I assume that like for the purposes of combat, this map is to scale, and for purposes of walking around,
That's probably
it is very stretched out.
That's probably reasonable. Yeah. I like that interpretation because it's the inside of a volcano, but not the awake kind, which is good for you
so far.
So far. Just that little lava puddle at the place where you entered.
Yeah, just a little flavor lava.
Flavor lava. You did cook
Heated
over
floors.
He cooked over it.
Yeah.
Well, that level had heated floors. This level doesn't.
Oh yeah, what is the temperature like inside this?
It's kind of like, it's kind of odd because this is both the inside of a volcano, but also it's in a very cold climate. Mm-hmm. So I imagine that it's pretty dry inside, but that it's a little more like being in a cave on the East Coast where it's like, a pretty cool but constant temperature. So probably,
58 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, right. This is probably more like 60 Fahrenheit until you get close to the entrances. That is the one other thing, right? Is that like because these are more like tubes that seem to have like openings to the outside in multiple directions, like wind could blow through in a little bit different than like a lot of caves. Okay. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's a pretty constant, like, jeans and a t-shirt, jeans and a jacket weather, my favorite.
Yeah. Perfect for a hoodie. Yeah. Perfect for lugging around 100 pounds of gear.
Right, exactly.
It's literally like 60 some odd degrees and I have like big winter slippers on.
Amazing.
But yeah, so it's a pretty nice temperature in here, and like I said, it's nice and dry. And we talked about this the first day, but because it's a lava tube, the floors are actually pretty flat and fairly even, so it's not difficult to walk in here, which is nice. And you will have dark vision, so you don't even need a light.
That's excellent. Well, on flat ground, I have a +2 bonus against bull rushing, so in here I'm extra stable
against bulls.
Against bulls. And I think being pushed or dragged.
Yes.
Just try. Yeah, this is a conversation that we're having as we're walking through the lava tubes. I'm like, yeah, just try and push me over. Come on, just push me.
He's physically stable, maybe not mentally so.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. So you come this way, and Kay, since you're sort of leading the charge here, you can see you're coming up to a very kind of large room is maybe not the right word because again all of this is like tunnely, but this is a very sort of like large room-y type space with again another that's like a big outcropping of rock kind of in the middle of this room.
Like, does it go all the way to the ceiling, or is it like a little like?
Yeah, it's another kind of like pillar-y type thing. Yeah. And if y'all want to take a look around, you certainly can.
Oh, I'm checking out that pillar. Since the last pillar we looked at had money in it.
Had money in it.
17 on a search check, just like looking around.
Yep.
My character sheet is loading because I closed it. And
while we're stopped, I'm doing another perception check just to listen for
good call.
Anybody. 26.
26. You don't hear anything around here. You do realize if you kind of fly around this room, you can see F over here. You've been up onto this floor before. You came over into a part of this room. So you're like, oh yeah, I've been in here.
Yeah, this is where I was yesterday.
Oh, this connects back down to.
Yeah, and up, right? Or is there an in between?
Oh no.
Or was because that was white.
Sorry, I have to look at things now.
I think F goes all the way up. I have it marked in the notes.
F
Lord.
does.
Mhm.
There is another.
Yeah.
Opening up above you. Correct.
I got a 19 on my search for this room.
Cool. Yeah. So you guys do see some more shinies. You can see the yellow circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this actually, this is a bigger pillar, and mostly on that face, but kind of all the way around this pillar and up and down, the approximately like 8 to 10 foot high ceiling you've got here. You find a whole bunch of shinies, which I will now list off for you because I love rocks. And here we are again talking about how many cool minerals and gemstones you can find in volcanic rock, because it was just the guts of the earth getting spewed out and crystallizing as they cooled. Cedric, you want to do give me a nature check with your stone cunning, and that's how we'll do like the identifying the rocks thing.
6.
6. Great. You have no idea.
Can I appraise them?
Appraise them. Let's do it.
Okay.
I don't know what this is, but it's really valuable.
I mean, you have they're obviously gemstones. You just don't know what they are. Yeah.
Yeah,
22.
It's pretty. It's really pretty.
A 22. Yeah. Awesome. Kay, you find some very pretty like bright like azure blue gemstones that's called apatite. Apatite, not like when you're hungry.
Like in your teeth.
Huh?
I think there's apatite in teeth.
What?
I'm gonna look it up while you do your thing.
Apatite is a phosphate mineral that has a hardness of 5 on the Mohs scale, making it too soft to be widely used as a gemstone for jewelry. But it's very pretty. Let's see. We also have some pretty green gems, which Kay knows are peridot, or peridot. There's sort of like greeny yellow, kind of like a Mountain Dew color, honestly. Mountain Dew color gems called chrysoberyl. There's some kind of like pinky gems called tourmaline. And then there's also some sort of like, orangey, amber-colored crystals that are topaz. You find all of those shiny rocks. Yes, Peter.
Teeth are made out of calcium phosphate, which is what apatite is made out of.
Okay.
So it's the same.
It's the same
molecule.
It's the same chemical makeup. It's just in a different form factor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Your teeth are not crystals. Now I'm imagining having teeth that color, though. It's very blue.
It's really pretty.
It's very blue.
Yeah, that would be.
I feel like my chroma key for my green screen might have a problem with
Oh, interesting. So the word appetite it comes from the Greek, which I'm going to mispronounce, but it looks like apatao, which refers to it comes from the Greek word to deceive, because it's often mistaken for other minerals.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Well, because there are a lot of things that are bright blue, because there are several elements that sort of make things blue in color. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Neat. Apatite, peridot, chrysoberyl, tourmaline, and topaz. Lots of fancy gemstones.
Nice.
There's lots of hummingbirds here that are named after various gemstones, and one of them that I see frequently is the tourmaline sun angel.
Aw, are they
Aw.
pinky green? Are they pink and green?
They are. They're like mainly all green, and then they have like a bright pink throat patch.
Nice.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, tourmaline has this weird like
Watermelon-y
aesthetic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where it's like it can be pink and also green and kind of like stripes and stuff. The tourmaline sun. What was it?
Sun Angel.
Sun Angel. I love the common names for all of the hummingbirds. They're so cute. Are there other
My favorite
Sun Angel hummingbirds?
There's the Georgiid sun angel. That's the other one that I can think of off the top of my head.
Nice.
There's like Emerald Brilliance. They're all named after gemstones. There's like the Sparkling Sapphire, I think.
Aww.
There's the Shining Sunbeam, which isn't a gemstone, but is pretty magical in of itself.
They all sound
Yeah.
like fairies.
Yeah, I was gonna
They
say they
do.
sound like My Little Pony characters.
Yeah,
I feel like this is like what my niece would name birds.
Yeah, there's like wood nymphs and wood stars.
Yep, and the violet-tailed sylph. Yep.
And the sylphs, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I found one recently. This is kind of, I was like, it's called the Rainbow Bearded Thornbill.
Ooh.
And
Whoa.
it actually has a rainbow beard. You have to look it up.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
Oh my god.
I got so excited I dropped my popcorn.
Oh,
Aw.
look at it!
Oh my God.
goodness. That's like a cute little goatee.
Yeah.
that is
yeah,
super
it's like
cute.
almost like a mohawk of
Yeah, because it like
pink.
goes above and below the beak. That's so cute.
Yeah.
He's like
Oh,
high
man.
altitude. He's like 14,000 feet
Wow.
he lives. So.
I mean, that one's pretty cool, but my favorite is still the one wearing Uggs. I just can't get over that.
Oh, the booted racket tail,
That
Mr.
one.
Boots.
Yep. I can't. Those were my favorites the whole time.
They're pretty cute.
They wear Uggs.
What?
Which one are you looking at?
The white booted rabbit
yeah.
tail.
Yeah. Mhm.
Isn't that
Because
silly?
it's okay. Because it's a hummingbird
Yep.
that's just got like
Boots.
Got boots.
That is
it's
why.
got Ugg boots because they got those tiny little feet.
Yep.
And then it also has like extra stuff on its
Yep.
tail.
It's so silly, right?
This is just a very extra bird.
Yep.
It's so extra. Like it has it's not just that it has super fluffy feet. It also
Nope.
has a ludicrous tail.
Yep.
Like it's just like
Yep.
what?
See? Told
There's
you.
just
It
so
doesn't
much
have the
going on
best
with this
name,
bird.
but it does have the best outfit.
I don't know. White
It's got a very accurate
Booted.
name.
racket tail.
Oh yeah, I'm
It's
just
like
saying it's not the
4
sparkling
words that were
sunbeam
just
or
like
whatever.
But like it's one of those that you're like, that's a weird name until you look at it and go, no,
Yep,
that's
that's
exactly,
exactly
what
what
it
it
is.
is.
That is an
Wow.
accurate name.
Bird
So they-
people are really good at naming birds. What's that bird? Oh, it's
Yeah.
a blue bird.
Look at the
so we'll call it a
violet
blue
tailed
bird.
sylph.
Entomologists better step it up. We have been dropping the ball for
What
way
about
too
the
long.
brown marmorated stink bug? That is such a good animal name.
Okay, I like. That's it's interesting because I feel very strongly that it is a bad animal name because it's
Because it's a bad animal?
no. I worked on brown marmorated for years.
Okay.
No, I just think marmorated is one of those words where it's like it seems like a bad like Google Translate, right? Where it's like
Okay.
somebody's like, hey, this has like different speckle. Like 'cause marmorated means marbled,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
It's like we have the word marbled. You could have called it the
But
brown marbled
marmorated
stink
just
bug.
sounds fun. I don't know why. It just I
The-
don't know. It's
the-
a fun word.
Okay, I mean, I give you that. It is marmorated is a fun word, but also we don't have any other marmorated stink bugs, so it could have just been the marmorated stink bug, which I
Yeah.
think sounds way more fun than brown marmorated stink bug,
That's
right?
true.
It's like, oh yeah, we have a whole genre of brown stink bugs, like Euschistus in North America is the brown stink bugs. So you'd be like, yeah, those are the brown stink bugs. They're boring. This is the marmorated stink bug.
Ooh, look
He's
at the
called the-
orange.
He's called the Fiery Topaz.
Mm.
Ah, that is really the color of topaz too.
Yeah, I know.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're
It's like-
all they're all named
Ugh.
after like random
Also,
gemstones.
I'm just gonna point out, I love that your Spanish is showing right now because you're saying he's called this and he's a high altitude bird.
Son colibris! Son
Yeah.
machos!
I mean, I'm sure a lot of the prettier ones that you're showing us are in fact the males, but it's just
Oh,
funny to
here's
be
the
like,
amethyst-throated sun angel, the Georgiid sun angel, the tourmaline sun angel, the little sun angel, the purple-throated sun angel, and the royal sun angel.
Hold on. There's an amethyst-throated sun angel and a purple-throated sun angel. They're different?
Ooh.
sorry. There's a tourmaline. Yeah, there's an amethyst throated and a purple throated, and a tourmaline.
Well, yeah,
And
but
they all have,
amethyst
like-
is purple, so
It's
now I'm
purple.
wondering if, like, are they, like, they're very separated by, like,
See,
morphology.
all right, we gotta take it
and-
all back. Ornithologists don't know what
yeah,
they're
Okay,
doing.
so
They're
I-
terrible
the
names.
The reason I'm asking is because there are several people in my department whose research is heavily focused on, like, trying to figure out if things that we call different species are actually different species
Actually
at,
the
like,
same
the
thing.
genetic level. Yeah. So now I'm curious when the names are that close.
man.
Yeah, it looks like they have slightly different elevational gradients.
Good, there you go.
Huh.
Like,
And basically, there was one that was pretty and shiny and purple that they named amethyst, and then they found another purple one in
And
a
they're
different
like,
location
purple.
and went, well, shit.
so like all the hummingbirds, for example,
The
like,
only
this is the
purple
violet
stone I
tailed
can think
silk.
of, yes.
Yeah.
This is the
Oh,
range
wow.
map.
Yeah,
for this
it's
bird.
very narrow.
Right, like
God.
almost
Yeah.
all the range maps look like this.
That is a line. That is
Yeah, it
ludicrous.
So it
runs
just-
down like
Runs
The
down the
Andes.
Andes, yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
at like 4,000 feet, pretty much.
Yeah, at a
Yeah.
specific height.
Wow.
But that's what's funny is, like, a range map only shows you where on the surface of the Earth, like, the, you know, the X and Y, right? Like, that range map shows you, like, oh, yeah, it hangs out on the Andes, but it doesn't show you the Z, that it's, like, only one strip of the Andes. Yeah.
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 Which is wild.
Yeah. Hummingbirds. Ah.
Also, metal tails. Here's a Tyrian metal tail.
Tyrion, like the character from Game of Thrones.
No, like the dye, the purple dye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Tyrian
gonna Google
purple.
this. I've never heard of
Didn't-
Tyrian purple.
No, didn't we talk about that when I had you go
Did
get
we?
shells?
Was that,
Yeah.
that was
We
the
definitely
bug
talked
one,
about
right?
Tyrian purple. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
yeah. Okay,
I
yeah.
was like, we've definitely talked about that because Nautia had to go fishing.
You mean Phoenician red, Phoenician purple, royal purple, or imperial dye?
That.
Yes.
Yeah. So you found a whole bunch more shiny stones. A total of what's that?
I
Sorry.
assume you'll send us the values.
Yes, I'm doing terribly at head math right now, though.
No, you're.
11.
I don't think anyone cares. We
29
Yeah.
pieces of rock are what you're able to extricate from this
Excellent.
thingy. Yes.
I will throw those in my bag of holding.
Excellent.
Let's keep going. Let's find another one of these pillars.
Yeah.
I like this
Find
volcano so far. It
treasure,
is
right?
very nice.
So much
yeah.
treasure. So much treasure. Oh, hey, Hogan. Thanks for redeeming a second chance. They like those.
Oh my god. we
Next
need
time they
those
need
so
to roll
bad.
something.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
won't need
we
it in
need
combat, but
those.
the next time we try and like cross a small ditch, we
Right, exactly. Yep.
Or Cedric bleeds out from hitting himself in the foot.
Yeah. Well, second chance.
Or
is
Cedric bleeds out because Case shot him in
Shot
the
him in
back.
the back.
Yeah. Well, that's specifically a reroll on a check or a save. So yes, that is the kind that saves you from falling down cliffs and stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
Not that we do that all the time.
No. Well, you don't. You have wings.
No, I just try to help and then fail.
Right. Hey, you know, everybody has bad days.
Yes.
Usually when
I
it's
li-
Kay, so she says she hates all of this.
And then
I like
she
that we all have trauma
muscles her
about
way.
this.
Yeah.
About our like failure to contribute to the crew.
Not you, the characters, you, the people.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so you kind of go up and to the left, and then it sort of dives down again. This is a little more fun to reveal. It's a little bit... This is definitely calculus rectangles. Down through this tunnel. To move my thing. Okay. And then... Oh, Cedric went running into the darkness.
Yeah, that was
Where
risky.
We put a beholder right there.
Maybe misclicked, yeah.
Just for you. Maybe misclicked. I didn't mean to, but it's too
Ooh.
late. Okay, yeah, and then you see another out.
Oh,
There's more fresh air over there.
Alrighty.
okay. I feel like we stand there for a couple of minutes, kind of
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
take a couple deep
Nice to
breaths.
see the
nice,
light.
Nice
Yep.
clean air. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Somebody's drawing squares on the map.
Yeah,
Nah,
Nancy's
it's
marking the
someone
doors
else. Nancy's
Oh,
marking
oh.
the doors.
with pink.
She did it right as I flew in, though, so I was like, wait, did I do that?
Meow. Out. You know there's actually a text tool, right? You don't have to handwrite it.
I mean,
Is that an arrow?
Yep, that's an arrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrow. Maybe a
Okay.
volcano erupting
That's
sideways.
kind of what it looks like to me.
a
Yeah.
little bit.
Goodness.
So I'm trying to think of what else it could be.
Don't say it.
I would never.
Would you?
Would you though?
Oh, goodness.
No comment.
No comment. Are you doing anything besides enjoying the fresh air?
No, I think turn around and head back in.
Okay, cool.
Unless my compatriots have objections.
Nah. Going.
Alrighty. So you head down.
The other
I'm
door
afraid
is
of. I
also
was like, I
marked.
could go out and try to find the bird real quick, but I feel like I would get lost.
You
so
are,
it's
yeah.
not
The last time you tried to go around the outside of this volcano, you got lost.
quite lost, and it wasted a lot of time.
I was about to say, Nautia, did any of these entrances look familiar to you? I mean, you flew around the whole mountain.
It's so hard to tell.
Sure, yeah.
You know, they're hard to see from up top. You know, it just
Mhm.
you gotta
That
be right on
probably
top
is
of them.
true. Yeah, because like if you're above them, they probably just look like more slope with like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially
Because
when
like the
you roll a
outside,
one
I'm
or
sure is
something.
kind of craggy, and so there's like weird
Oh,
shadows.
for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is an
Mhm.
irregular. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Kay's boldly going into
So,
the darkness.
question: There's not snow on this mountain, right?
There is.
Or no, there is.
There is.
So, is there like a visible spot where, like, because the inside temperature is warmer, that like the snow is a little melty on the outside?
If you, I don't know if
I guess
you
I would still be
did-
sort of. You'd have to be pretty close to it.
Yeah, I mean, like
to see it.
the top, maybe, you know, like,
Mhm.
but again, like it's not currently erupting, so
Yeah.
like, where the heat is, at least as far as you can tell, seems to be pretty far down, because like you found that one,
Yeah.
you know, slightly alive lava pit, but like it wasn't really doing
Yeah, I'm
anything,
imagining
right?
that. Yeah, the entrances are probably still pretty
Yeah.
much frozen.
Yeah.
Plus, this isn't like everything's covered in snow, right? Like it's like kind of patchy.
Because
No, I mean this is
right?
this is the Arctic part of this.
Everything is covered in snow, right?
Yeah,
now.
well, I
Okay.
mean, it's summertime in the Arctic, so, but there's
But
certainly,
we're also at altitude, so
yeah, there's certainly more snow up here than anywhere that you've been on Arda so far. Yeah,
Sure.
and some of it might be alive, so you know.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Those oozes
That-
are my
yeah.
new favorite monster. They're so cute. Just like a real lacy ooze that just finds warm things to hug. It's real cute.
Yeah, that's a
That's so
that's a
cute.
finds
phrase.
warm
Lacy
things to
ooze.
hug.
Lacy oozes that find warm things to hug. I don't see the falsehood.
I mean, I feel like that just describes slime molds.
Yeah.
It's a lacy ooze.
Oh, lacy ooze. Well, they know how to cooperate. Lacy oozes that cooperate.
Any NP or any monster that knows how to cooperate.
That's true.
Bad news bears.
Bad news bears.
I feel like we're heading back in the same direction
Oh,
towards
no.
where we camped
No.
out.
Nancy saw the
Just
arrow and was like,
measuring something.
"Shit!"
Yeah.
Abort!
Um,
Oh, guys, funny down
you're
here.
the one who keeps running to the edge of your sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Um,
can see 60 feet in front of me, so I know when to run away.
Right. Well, see, you should have. Yeah. Give me a perception check, real quick.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh God.
Don't know what
It
you saw.
fell on the
but I'm
floor.
very excited about
Do
it.
we count rolls that fall on the floor?
No.
No.
Okay. 17.
Cool. You don't hear it until it is on you.
Oh,
Awesome.
no.
Because
I
it's
scream whenever it hits me.
quiet. Why is
What
it
about when Cedric
quiet?
ran into the darkness? At least I haven't run into the darkness yet.
No, you didn't, but it
You
heard,
have run into the darkness
it heard
before.
you coming, so, you know. Okay, I'm gonna reveal a
I'm
little
very
bit more of this.
sneaky.
Yeah, but, I I don't know how sneaky you guys were being in that moment.
Cedric was
we
loud.
were having
I
a
was
loud
not
conversation.
Loud for once.
Yeah.
Anyway, I scream as soon as it shows up.
Yeah,
if
well, it
anyone is
definitely
paying
heard you
attention.
because it was echolocating, and you did not notice
Oh.
the high-pitched pings of something else horrifying to describe.
Is it a fire bat?
This is, it is the shape of, like, a bat or a bird, but pretty large. It's like Nautia-sized. And it is, in fact, entirely flaming.
Awesome.
And, it's gonna get an attack off on you,
Awesome.
before we get going here. It is awesome.
It is not awesome. Hopefully it'll just miss. It'll whiff.
I just want to say, when you talked about running into the darkness, it reminded me of the band, The Darkness, and the song, I believe in a thing called Love.
Thing called Firebats.
Okay, that is a 14 to hit.
Haha, it does not hit me.
Aha, it does not hit you. Now you can roll an initiative.
And now,
I
of course,
dodged.
that I have blown my 1 level 2 spell for the day,
There we
the second level summon Nature's Ally is the one that the dire bat is on.
go.
Oh, wow, what an evil laugh.
Best laid plans.
Best laid plans of mice and mephits.
Because the one I had prepped yesterday for level 2 was also the animal trance that
Yep.
would have worked on magical beasts.
Yep.
So
Well, there we are.
Cool.
This isn't a magical beast, fun fact. Anyway.
good to know.
So
it wouldn't have worked anyway.
Nope. Initiatives. Give me some of that good
Got a
stuff.
13.
13 for K.
15.
15 for Nautia. Cedric gonna be higher?
4.
4! Okay. Sorry. 15 for Nautia.
Maybe you should not use Roll20 anymore. It only hates you.
I know.
13 for K.
His
My
dice luck
hate
is
me
just as
too.
bad with real dice.
it's-
Yeah. It's-
And
I swap back and forth pretty consistently, and
You
it just,
used all the good rolls. You need a new dice set.
I mean, honestly, rolling badly in initiative for a cleric is kind of okay. A lot of people like it when their clerics go last because they are supposed to just mop up the damage. But it depends on if you're relying on your
Yeah.
cleric to do all the healing or not. Which they should never
we can't
be...
rely on him for anything.
Oh, no,
He doesn't
I meant
hit
more
stuff,
like a
he
cleric
doesn't
should never
heal.
be expected to, but you know.
yeah.
Hey, you found what you were looking for. It's a fire bat.
And we're
Hey.
unprepared. Great.
Great.
Just open up the bag of holding real big and go swoosh.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I feel like the amount that we were promised for these is not enough to justify trying
to get it alive.
catch a lot of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Also,
yeah,
he
what did
said
they promise us for?
he didn't want it alive because they're dangerous. 100
Yeah.
per. He wants them intact because they want a very specific part of the bat, and so try not to mangle it is what he said. But yeah, they're 100 per, which is kind of a lot. 100
Okay,
gold
yeah.
is like a lot considering that, you know, like a lot of things are like a lot of common items would be less than a gold, right?
Sure, it's a lot when you compare it to the standard income for the average
Commoner
citizen of
Yes.
New Seychester, but it's not a lot when you compare it to the amount of debt that we owe.
Debt
these
we
people.
have. You know,
it's
wealth
like
is
earning a
relative.
minimum wage job for your student loan debt.
it is, isn't it?
Wow.
We
Way to bum
spiders came to
everyone
escape
out,
our trauma,
Nancy.
Cheryl.
We were trying to tell some stories with this game. Is there
Stories are
Yeah.
told.
Yeah, these are the stories of scientists. It's
Yeah.
student loan debt and
struggling
That's
to
about it.
publish and okay. Yeah, so Nautia, you were hanging out in the back still, or
Yeah, I think I was still sort of in the back. So,
okay, yeah. You hear a scream from Kay, and as you see this thing about the same size as you, just entirely flames, come swooping out of the darkness, toward her and try to take a bite.
so like it's actively on fire.
Yes, it is very
Okay.
on fire. Like it's
I
hard
am
for you
also
to.
on fire.
It's hard for you to like tell anything specific about the way it looks. Like you can tell its basic shape, right? Football shaped body, wings. But like, you know, you can't see like specific like facial features or, you know, individual toes or anything like
Yeah.
that because it's just
I
flame.
can just see something flying and on fire.
Yes. This
Okay.
bat is on fire.
And did it catch Kay or no?
It did not hit her. Well,
No, I didn't.
What,
Dodge.
Peter?
I did my clumsy rogue thing again, where I wasn't paying attention, but also managed to dodge at the last minute.
It's like drunken boxing or kick. Yeah,
Yeah.
drunken martial arts.
Yeah. Once again, I don't want to be first in the initiative.
You can always change where you are.
Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast Shillelagh and run in.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to hit it this round, but I'll at least have that going.
Nice. Shillelagh.
And sort of run over this way.
Cool. Nice. Okay. There's a big bat in your face. It's hot.
There is a big bat in my face, and it is very hot. Okay. I guess I'm gonna take a step back because I can do that without
5 foot
inflicting
step.
attack. Okay, and then I'm going to use my ranged touch attack, gloves of lightning.
Nice. Yeah. Touch attack.
I got a 1.
Oh no!
Oh, good. We made Cedric reroll before. How about you reroll your 20 for me?
You mean my 1?
I mean, reroll your d20.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
another D20,
I was
yeah.
like, I mean, I'll take a 20. A 12.
A 12. Okay, so that's above a 10.
Above
so
10.
Yes, nothing bad happens.
Epic.
You just waste one of your charges of your gloves. Okay. Cool.
I mean,
Not as bad as it could be. Oh man, now you guys are like equidistant from it. So let's see here. Alrighty. So it's gonna continue chasing Kay over here. And it will try
goody.
everything you again.
I'm gonna dodge, 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 dodge. Dodge, 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 dodge.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that's a 27.
Do not dodge. Real
Do
good on
not
that one.
dodge. Okay, so what happens? This is wild. Okay, ready?
No.
Yes. So it swoops in on fire, and it bites you like on your arm, and just latches on.
Epic.
Yep. So,
Am I grappled? Can I try and ungrapple myself?
You can on your turn. So that you're gonna
Okay.
take 2 points of bite damage.
Okay.
And you're gonna lose your eyebrows.
Basically.
It's okay, I've got makeup. We'll just paint them on.
And
It's the 90s. They were overplucked anyway.
goodness. Yes, it is effectively grappling you. You take 3 points of fire damage. And can you make a reflex save for me?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. 23.
Wow. Okay. Cool. You don't catch on fire. It's just
Epic!
burning. It's just burning you by proximity. But it is not letting go.
Awesome. I love it when
Yep. And I said,
I imagine Kay is like trying to do the thing
Oh,
where
yeah.
she's like trying to flap her arm
Absolutely.
around and she's just
Yeah,
screaming.
flailing.
Stop,
but
drop, and
again-
roll, Kay.
Right.
Stop, drop, and roll.
but again,
Come
this
on.
thing is like it's a small
It's like
creature,
Nautia
but it's
size,
the
right?
size of Nautia. So you trying
Yeah.
to like thwack your arm
Yeah.
around, like it's exhausting. Yeah.
It's like a groundhog.
How do you feel about that, Nautia?
You're a groundhog.
A groundhog with wings. All right, that was the bat's turn.
Like corgi sized. Like this.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, like,
That's all she.
I thought she was like 2 or 3 feet tall.
No, she's 4 foot.
Yeah, because
4
like
foot?
a gnome is also a small creature.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
tiny would be
Tiny is like a
Like
cat or
cat
a
or dog.
squirrel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're yellow lab sized.
Yes. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which means you also have a bat that size on you.
Yep.
Yeah. You.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's on fire.
And it's on
Yeah.
fire. Cedric, it's your turn. That's
Oh, yeah.
happening.
Oh, I'm gonna run forward and try and like smack it off of Kay with my warhammer, basically.
Okay. Cool.
I feel like that's the
Just
thing that
laughs
makes.
and like, ah.
Yeah. 21.
It's because the monster
Nice.
went first.
The monster did. Oh, well, it did surprise attack.
Yeah, so it went first.
Okay. Sorry, you said it's a what?
21 versus
21. Yes, that hits. Damage.
5 damage.
5 damage. Cool. Math is. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Then it's Nadia's turn.
And I will also run up and take a whack at it with my shillelagh.
Okay.
You.
Oh, I haven't updated this card.
Oh no.
So that's 26
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
to hit.
Yep.
Dang.
Nautia is having
Shillelagh
none
the
of this
fuck out
BS.
of This is
Okay,
Babe
and
Ruth
then-
calling a
Wait,
shot.
Well, it's because I now have a plus 11
Mm-hmm.
Good
to
lord.
hit.
Shillelagh. A great spell.
Sorry. This enhancement. Okay, so that's a D8. Wait, I got one of those. Alright, that hasn't changed. 5 points.
5 points. Okay.
I rolled a 1, got a
rolled a
D8, and I rolled a 1.
And then it's Kay's turn.
Okay, can I try and like ungrapple myself from it?
Yes, you can.
What are the mechanics of that look like? Do I
That's
just like
Great. Awesome. Fantastic question. Let me pull
I don't
up
think
my-
I've ever been grappled before. I'm usually in the back.
Well, so, to ungrapple from this one, the rules are a little different anyway, so.
Oh yay.
Great.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Basically, you're just gonna roll a grapple against its grapple. That it made it
Okay.
seem a lot more complicated.
So it's just like
than
a
it was.
D20 plus
A D20
my
plus your
grapple bonus.
Yep. Where is its grapple bonus?
A 23?
Where's its grapple bonus? Why isn't this on here? That doesn't make any sense.
Because it doesn't like you.
Ah.
If it's not there, it means it automatically loses, and I
it's kind
smash
of
it
an
into the wall.
important part of this this monster. That's so weird. Why doesn't it have a grapple? I'm very confused about that. Yeah, it says you have to remove an attached fire bat through grappling, the opponent must achieve a pin against the fire bat. Okay, that's fine. I guess I'll just figure it out. I'll math it. Yeah, okay. You win the grapple. You
Yay.
are also going to take... Oh, wait, no. You're not going to take. But you do need to make another reflex save. So basically, can you pin this thing without catching on fire?
Awesome.
Reflex saves. your best thing.
18.
Yep, that saves.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically you are able to sort of like grab it and rip it off of you. Without
Can I like bash it against the wall
catching
for,
on fire
for flavor?
For flavor, it won't do any damage, but yes, for flavor, you certainly can.
I'm like, ah!
Awesome. Okay.
Can I back away?
Yeah,
Can I take my 5-foot step?
you can.
Urgh.
Alrighty.
I feel like Nautia should resist it because she's a water fish.
a water fish. Well, now Nadia's closest, and it's turn.
Mhm.
So here
Sorry,
we go
Nautia,
again.
I'm not sorry.
She's
I'm-
not sorry.
Fine. Again, I would rather it hit me than you.
Aww.
I'm less
Look at that
wishy.
teamwork. Look at that. Blah, 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 blah. 24 to hit.
Yes.
Nautia. Okay, that is. Ooh, 5 bite damage.
All right.
What?
Sorry, I'll wait till my turn.
Oh, okay. 5 bite damage.
Also, isn't Cedric in the mix?
Yeah, that's
Wait,
that was gonna be my thing. Was I said that I hit
I'm
it with
not
a
the only one
Warhammer,
down
but
there.
we did not establish that I am. I assume we were all together, but like on the map, I'm actually really far away. But I assume
that's
that
on
I
you,
am.
my dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like yeah. So like I assume that I'm.
Yeah, because he came and smashed it with a
That's
warhammer
true.
while
Here.
it like
Okay.
knocked
And it's
Yeah,
I
that's fine.
assume it's like next to K on top of K.
No, I
No, it
moved
was.
away from
Oh,
it.
you moved.
Yeah,
Okay, all
it's
right.
where
Yeah, so
In
it's
that
still
case-
where it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, in that case, I'm here.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that was, what did I say? 5
5 points of
bite
damage.
5 bite damage, 2 fire damage,
Ooh.
and then
Does like fire damage mean anything specific, or it's just like mechanic wise?
If you're weak or
Yeah.
resistant to fire,
Oh,
it
okay.
means something.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I am not,
that's-
so it does not matter to me.
right.
think.
Nautia might be though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's like a fish. She should be fire resistant.
She's
I don't think I am though.
That is unfortunate,
Okay.
being a water mephit from the water plane where you look like a fish and bathe in water to heal yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got damage reduction on magic, but not.
Well, she is from the water plane, but she's been on this plane long enough and been interacting with people and things on this plane long enough that she actually, her outsider type is a little different than normal.
Yeah.
Um,
But even water methods by default don't.
right.
And like they're made of water, but also water can be evaporated by fire,
Yep.
so it's not necessarily a.
yeah, you might
Yeah.
be weaker to it or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So 5 bite damage, 2 fire damage, and then I need you to roll a reflex save to see if you catch on fire.
Right. Oh, 10.
10. You are on fire.
Awesome.
This method's on fire.
All right.
Excellent. Okay, cool.
Now I have a question about something.
Now you have a question
Actually, I have
about
2
something.
questions.
Okay.
I will read while other people take turns.
Cedric, your turn.
Well, I guess now I'm gonna try and smack it off Nautia. 15.
15. That does hit.
Yay!
Yay.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Whoop.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. Cool. Nautia.
It's a tough ass bat.
It is.
Okay, I'm assuming if I don't do something about me being on fire, I'm taking more damage, right?
See, catching on fire.
Hey, at
I'm
least you don't have any
assuming so.
eyebrows to lose.
That's
Being a
true.
fish.
Hmm. Because she's also in her cold weather gear, so.
Yeah.
Oh no! All your beautiful fur.
Oh no! Oh, I bet that smells awful.
Delicious.
Terrible.
Super awful. Musk ox fur clothing
Oh.
on fire. Man, yeah,
It's in the
burning
name.
wool smells real bad.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. I assume the muskin or musky.
Yeah. Where's the part about catching on fire? It just says, see, catching on fire. That's rude. Come on.
Helpful.
Yeah, okay. You can continue doing what you were doing while I figure it out.
Well, basically, it's do I need to address the fire immediately, or can I hit it first?
Okay. Thank you, Index, for showing me the way. Wait, why is this... They lied about which section it was in. That's helpful. Thank you for that. Catching on fire! Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Basically, it means that you just take 1d6 points of damage each turn until you are not on fire anymore.
Okay.
Start, drop, and roll.
That is one possibility.
Is it grappling me as well?
It is attached to you.
Okay, then I'm going to cast Create Water.
How much
Just
water does that
sorta
make?
Directly on myself. Up to 2 gallons of water per level, so that means at this point I'm looking at 10 gallons of water.
Nice.
And I can do it basically by creating a downpour. So directly
Yeah.
over me and the bat that is currently on fire, I'm going to create 10 gallons of water.
Nice.
Yeah, that's only, what, 400 pounds?
Yeah.
400 pounds?
At velocity.
It's 8 pounds per gallon, so...
Oh,
Yeah.
800 pounds.
No,
Yeah.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, 800 pounds.
What? 8 pounds per
10
gallon?
gallons of water. Yeah, 8.2
80.
pounds. 8.2 pounds per gallon.
It's 80.
Yeah.
80 pounds.
1 cubic foot
80
contains
gallons.
roughly
Yes.
8 gallons.
80 gallons.
So I don't think it wouldn't necessarily just be like thump, like it would be more like a shower, but
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I think especially if it's like latched onto like my arm or something, I'll sort of hold my arm out and oomph.
You do that, and its flames go out, and so do yours.
Awesome.
Yay!
So now you see this
Yay!
sort of like weird, like reddish brown, leathery bat thing. Still clamped onto you, but not on fire anymore.
Yeah, and then I guess I can't really do anything to remove it at this point because I used my action. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of do that and then sort of hold it out towards Cedric. Help!
All right, it's Kay's turn.
I stand
I'm
there.
actually going to try and use my lightning
Okay.
gloves again.
Now that it's all wet.
Yep.
Oh no. On me?
It is attached to you. Oh, good.
Well,
Oh, good.
This will be fine.
Oh, good.
decisions were made.
Decisions were made.
Fortunately, I rolled poorly.
Okay, what did you roll?
I was 14.
That hits.
Oh, well, never mind.
Let's see. It's attached. Yeah, that's just gonna... Nadia's gonna take half of whatever you deal the bat. 'cause
Sorry,
they're
friend.
attached.
It's 1d8 plus 5.
Yeah, buddy.
12 points of damage.
So Nadia takes 6. And the bat is crispy and dead.
Nice.
Yay!
He just looks at it, and she's like, I'm so sorry. I panicked.
Nadia's literally steaming.
I didn't think about it. Like, you just did the water, like, so fast, and it was already, like, aimed up to go, and then, like, just... I'm sorry.
It's fine.
But you have one mostly intact fire bat dead. You
We
didn't
can
mangle
send it back.
Yes,
Let's send
you
it back
can-
right
you can
now.
Send it back. You didn't mangle it. Let's not send it back right now. Because it is about ending time. So we can pick up
Yeah.
there next time. But you did wonderfully. You fought some spooters.
There we
We
go.
talked about spooters. You fought a bat that was on fire. That is what you actually came in the volcano for in the first place.
Yeah, we got one.
You did great. You got one. That's a whole 100 gold in your pockets.
Whole 100
And you have
gold
lots of
toward
shiny
our.
rocks too.
Yeah.
So I think that means we've almost paid off
The bag.
The bag of holding that we bought.
You know, it's important. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody who's watching this evening. We had a good crew. Thank you, Hogan and others for hanging out in the chat. We appreciate you. Coming up in the near future, it's going to be March. So we have a whole bunch of good stuff on the docket. Next Sunday, we will be, wait, let me check.
Same bat time.
Same bat time. Same bat channel. Yes, so next Sunday, we will be doing another You Awaken in a Strange Place one-shot with some new friends and some returning friends including Lucas Zellers from the Book of Extinction. So that should be exciting. Oh, and also Johanna, who Nancy and I played in a one-shot with during our 50th anniversary live stream. The Sunday after that, March 12th, will be Daylight Savings Time. Yay, Nancy. And
I need all the
Nancy
texts.
week, yeah.
Make sure someone actually
and
gets
March
me here at the
12th
right
is
time.
also us playing the 75th episode of the Arda Campaign.
Wow.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
That's so exciting.
Wow.
The Sunday after that, Cindy and I will be doing another nature chat. Sounds like the Velvet Worm stat block is on the docket. And after Cindy and I do our nature chat, I will stream the recording of an edited recording of the session 0 for the new campaign that we will be starting streaming on this channel. One Sunday a month, starting in April. It'll be a campaign using a new and different system that I fell in love with at Gen Con, and I'm very excited to show it to all of you. So please come for the nature chat, and especially come to watch that recording, because that's where you'll get to meet the players and also see us design our characters and our ship that we adventure on.
Spoilers.
So excited.
And then the last Sunday of March, the 26th, will be another Arda episode. So that's what we've got on the menu coming up. Thank you so much to everybody for hanging out with us, for subscribing, for chatting, for doing all the things. We love you. We're glad you're here and that you're enjoying the science along with us. And we'll see you next week for some You Awaken in a Strange Place shenanigans. See you later. Bye.
Bye.